Oh, I see. You did. You did say you were going to be a bit late, but you didn't say you were going to be this late.
It's 10 minutes. Oh my god.
Look, we expect punctuality on this ship. We keep a tight schedule.
Well, no time like the present. We've already been taken off the mic. We're taking on the microphone. Let's go.
Okay, cool.
We're not gonna fool around. We're not gonna have any tomfoolery on this ship. We're just gonna.
You could say we won't be fooled again.
No, you couldn't say that. All right, hold on. Where's Homestuck?
Where is Homestuck?
Where is
What
it?
is Homestuck?
Homestuck.
Who is Homestuck?
Homestuck is a multimedia webcomic project started by
You can do it.
Andrew the Hussy.
You did it. I'm proud of you. You remembered a thing. Oh my god.
No, I was gonna make a joke about him, but then I backpedaled on all of my jokes.
Damn skill issue.
So we were here.
We were where?
Right here.
I think we just got finished with like another Caliborn segment.
No,
No,
we were
okay.
right here.
Oh shit, yeah, right. Oh yeah.
Also, for anyone who ends up watching this, or who is watching currently, Mick might appear. He said he might be able to appear.
We
Mick.
miss him.
We do miss Mick.
We miss him every day.
Let's see. Think. Wait, why is that only one? Damn. Okay, damn. Hold on.
Friska looks very done in this picture.
Oh, does she?
A little bit.
A little bit, huh?
A little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Huh. Huh. Huh.
Huh.
Huh.
Huh.
Huh.
Alright. So, music. I've set some music to be really low. Wait, oh, I could do this through the... Nah. It was kind of a catastrophe when we tried to set it up through, the YouTube activities, wasn't it?
You're only saying that because I played the baby as you.
No.
No. No.
It was a catastrophe because like I lost connection to it, and then it was like, oh no. It was like, oh
Skill
no,
issue.
you're no longer the host. Oh. Oh.
Definitely a skill issue on your end though.
Well, the other problem is I can't regulate your guys' volumes to kind of create a consistent atmosphere for everyone.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's... I mean, I can try. Let's try it again, just in case. Alright?
Alright.
Alrighty, you can make the attempt.
I will make the attempt.
You can totally make an attempt.
I'm doing it. Hold on.
Make
We're
the
doing it,
attempt.
man.
Hold on to your
Making it
fucking
happen.
britches.
No. I'm trying to delay you so I can continue to work on these things, other things that I kind of was in the middle of before I had to go do something else.
Wow. I see.
Look, I'm updating my model.
You're updating your model. You should do that on days off.
What
Really
days off?
good.
Or like time between days on.
No. No. I'll join the activity again.
Alright, well I'm populating the list again. And I'm going to be selecting mostly just as chill as possible background music as possible.
Okay.
Because it's just kind of meant to be ambient noise while we read.
Yeah.
see. Let's throw that in there.
Dude.
That one. That one. That one. I'm just
Gonna
grabbing.
give me something to drink, so.
Yeah. And that one. That one. And I think that should be it. Maybe. I think that's good. If we need more, I'll populate later, but that should be more than enough.
Backity back.
Oh, welcome back, just in time, unlike earlier.
Oh, wow. I told you I was going to be late, and then I was late. And I guess this mind blows Lulu that I said I was going to be late.
Lulu has no brain cells. This is canon.
Yeah, it does seem like
Hey,
that.
I was prepared to wait like 20 minutes, but we had fucking Susie over here. Susie over here being all like, if Xaver doesn't come in like 15 minutes, I'm just gonna call it off.
Look,
Damn.
I have other shit I could be doing right now. I could be recording my dumb milsim bullshit, but I'm not doing that. I'm spending time with you, nerds.
I see. I see where you'd rather be.
I mean, honestly, I'd rather take a break from it because I've been doing it like forever.
Uh-huh. That's what they all say.
Oh.
Do they know? What did they all say, Lulu?
They
Tell
say
me specific details.
exactly what you said. They said exactly what you say. So you said what they say.
Tell me what I said, Lulu.
You heard yourself.
You don't know. You don't even know what I said.
You said you'd rather you could be doing milsim shit instead. And then you said, oh no, I'd totally rather be here with you guys and because in things. Yeah, that's what they all say.
I'm not sure they all say that, but okay.
They probably do not all say that.
Okay, I'm sure there's.
That sounds like you're actually just lying to me now.
All right, maybe there's at least one person out there who's like, all of my friends suck and I'd rather be doing milsim stuff constantly. But maybe like one person who's like that. I don't want to be. Who would want to be friends with someone like that? That just doesn't sound very very mutually good for anyone, does it?
Damn, I guess you got me there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Wow. Mad burn, dude.
I wasn't even meant to be a burn.
Nah, it wasn't a burn. I'm just fucking with you, man.
So anyway, what do you guys see going on here?
I see John learning the power of portals and whether or not he can stick his dick into a portal and then maybe suck his own dick.
Okay.
I'm not sure that's quite on the nose, but you sure did try.
Hey, Pander, we're having a blast. I think we are having the best. We are enjoying ourselves a lot, I think.
Yes.
Already, we've already gotten off to the auto fellatio jokes.
You know, so that's how that's the mark of a good stream already.
So it's somewhere along there. Poke.
Ouch. Wait.
You didn't sound very pained there.
I know. Ouch.
Alright, okay, so you cut off a little bit.
Wow, did
All we heard was chew.
Ouch.
There we go. There we go.
Ouch.
Alright.
Ouch. Ouch.
Wow, John is really poking that horn. Like a lot. Eh? Just confusion?
Hmm? The Homestuck energy.
I'm filled with so much Homestuck energy right now, guys. It's so crazy.
Homestuckergy?
Nah.
Mhm. Oh my god, he's about to touch the Homestuck.
Oh my god, he's gone back in time.
Wait a minute. His arm's coming out. Oh no. Wait, where's his arm here? Oh,
He's down there.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
John's-
Wow.
John's
Holy
messing with the
shit.
timeline.
Just a little bit, you know, as a treat.
As
There's-
a treat. This is Dave's area of expertise. What's John doing? Sticking his hand in the past.
Fucking shit up, you know, as one does.
As one does. I mean, sure as heck, there's something going on here. It's not really fucking anything up, honestly, but sure as hell is reaching into the many different.
Whoa. Even that one?
Yeah, he's on Alternia now.
No, I mean the shitty drawing.
Oh yeah. Unfortunate that his arm wasn't appropriately shitty. Would have been funnier if he's about to touch. Oh no.
That's a fucking reference to fucking Adam and God.
Something like that.
Like you know how the painting where the guy is.
I know.
reaching out
There's been
towards
at least like 2 or 3 references to that.
God. Oh.
Why is he in the video game?
He's reaching for them Doritos is why.
Yeah, bro. Go with the program. It's easy.
Whap 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 whap. Just John, what are you? What are you? I mean, I guess this is kind of like being like a quick little recap of literally fucking everything, just by, hey, look where the hand is now, hee hee. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, Jay went Grimbark last time.
Whoa. This is making me feel weird.
John, will you get your hand out of there? You're vaguely fucking shit up in some totally ambiguous way. And I clicked. Okay.
Oh!
John!
God damn it. Damn it!
Actions into mission 5. Intermission 5.
Intermission 5 of Intermission 5. I
Oh
love it.
boy, it's time to be Caliborn again!
Do you want to? Do you want to?
I would love to.
Alright, go for it.
I hate puppet people, 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 I hate puppet people.
You still got like 3 more.
I hate puppet people, I hate puppet people, I hate puppet people, I hate puppet people.
There you go.
There. Puppet people.
Puppet people!
You're just calling them different things every time to bug me.
They are puppet people!
Why are they puppet people? I thought Frogman was going to be your preferred headcanon.
Because they are like big alive puppets.
How so?
Their skin is soft.
Soft? What do you mean? Soft as in smooth to the touch, like a baby's behind.
No, more like fuzzy, squishy,
What?
like plush. You know, like a goddamn puppet.
Hold on. Are you telling me these fuckers are literally made out of felt?
What's felt?
It's the fabric they put on pool tables. Kind of soft and fuzzy.
Oh, then yes. Exactly like that.
Well, that's weird. I guess you learn something new every day. Speaking of which, I suppose you want me to tell you what these two frog puppets can do.
No!
Oh.
The abilities of the purple striped man and the orange striped hat. The abilities of the purple striped hat and the orange striped hat are as plainly self-evident as they are idiotic.
Patience. In time, you will grow to love them as they were two... In time, you will grow to love them as if they were two very special sons.
No way.
Yes, you will. I can tell you kind of like them already. But you're just pretending you don't to be cool. Like you always do with members of your Dark Carnival. I notice you aren't actually trying very hard to escape from the crowd there. Looks like to me you're enjoying your time in the puppet mosh pit, frankly.
Screw you!
I'm going to tell you their powers anyway.
No!
Purple Striped Hat has Neck Timer Juju, which makes him time travel whenever it rings. But he's too stupid to use time travel sensibly, so he ends up making way too many copies of himself. Orange Striped Hat has a magic oven, which he can hide inside. And that's it. It serves no purpose other than that. He's also just as dumb as eggs. I mean, Purple Striped Hat. Forget I called him that again. And pretend I didn't call the other guy Biscuits.
You didn't call anyone biscuits.
I didn't? Oh. Damn. Then pretend I didn't say I did.
I don't care! I don't want to hear any of this! All that was obvious! I have grown weary of your excessive divulgences!
Yeah, my divulgences haven't been too popular lately. I can't seem to catch a break.
A what?
A break?
What's a break?
Nothing. Just something an old flame used to say a lot. Well, not so much as an old flame as someone who's casually spurred my extraordinary inappropriate advances one time. Well, she really blew it, though. She could have been the star again, if only she said yes. Things are pretty passive-aggressive between us now. Women, am I right?
No! I don't know. Don't do this. I don't want us to bond over your female problems. Stop trying to be bros with me.
You know how it is. Sometimes a guy just wants to take a look at what an adorable salamander is up to and scrutinize that situation carefully. Like, really see what's going on with that, you know? Is that so wrong? So, what if I want to watch a young salamander spend several hours naming skeletons? Skeletons. So what if I want to... Oh, wait. I already read that sentence. Whoops. It's my right to do that. I should be able to watch Bubbles name a million fucking skeletons if I want. I should be able to do that without a spiteful attention hog stealing back the spotlight while she does something important. Who cares about important stuff? Important stuff is overrated, in my honest opinion.
I stopped listening. I don't even know what you're saying because I'm not reading it anymore. So you can go ahead and babble all you want about meaningless trash. I've already totally checked out of the conversation, so bye.
I wonder what Spade Slick is doing right now.
End of Act 6, Intermission 5. Intermission 5. You are now Spade Slick. It appears that you will be the focus of an exciting new subplot. That is, if everyone's okay with that. You're not so sure. Is that allowed, you wonder? Is anyone going to throw a tantrum and make us look at something else?
Leave me alone, you fucking creep!
Good news, Spade. Looks like your subplot checks out. You have the green light whenever you're ready.
Spade Slick, gaze over balcony at horizon.
Can I get us to read that page one more time because my fucking internet decided to take a dip?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, sure.
You are now Spade Slick. It appears that you will now be the focus of an exciting new subplot. That is, if everyone's okay with that. You're not sure. Is that allowed, you wonder? Is anyone going to throw a tantrum and make us look at something else?
Leave me alone, you fucking creep!
Good news, Spades. It looks like your subplot checks out. You have the green light whenever you're ready.
Spade Slick, gaze over a balcony at horizon.
I'll try and warn you guys the moment I see my connection hit red for whatever reason.
Ah, it's one of those things.
It's my upload, I guess, is being throttled or something, and they're not telling me. I don't fucking know.
You
So,
ready?
when it hits red, I'll let you know. But, yeah.
There was some commotion over here earlier.
Up here.
There was a commotion up here earlier. That guy flipped your bed over this balcony and you fell into the water like 1,000 feet below. You had to climb out all the way back up, sopping wet. You think he said something about English? You don't see any sign of the rival mob boss, though. You'll have to investigate. You might not have all that much time to find him, though. The sun is setting on the horizon. What are all those things floating above the water? You can't quite make them out, even with your awesome cyber guy, which can probably make you see better. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't actually know anything about cybernetics, to tell you the truth. I just gave you a red eye because I thought it was cool.
Spade Slick, inspect green torso.
Looks like this asshole in the white wig is dead. Yes, the same asshole who nursed you back to health even though he didn't have to. And even though he kind of promised he wouldn't do stuff like that by way of some vague pledge involving a yellow ruler. But he saved your life, anyway, because his heart was just that big. You're welcome. You won't listen to any of that because you don't care.
Spade Slick, take wand.
You're not going to take the wand because it's obviously magic is fake. Come on. What kind of buffoon would try to wield something like that under any circumstance? You will, however, take the horns. They'll make a nice trophy. You always thought taking trophies from guys you killed was a cool idea. Or at least from guys you wish you'd killed, who you happened to find dead.
Spade Slick, investigate.
This appears to be the murder weapon. Looks like English looks like English was the trigger man, then ditched the weapon by the body for some reason. You've never seen the guy, but you heard he carries a big overpowered gold machine gun. Pretty garish in your view. The man has no subtlety whatsoever. You and he sure have different styles when it comes to running an organized crime outfit. You honestly think you might be some sort of huge man-child. And I honestly think you might be right.
Spade Slick, equip.
You take the golden Q staff. Holy crap, this thing is huge. Good thing you have good thing you have robot arms now. Weapon weighs several hundred pounds, but to a Hulk like him, it's probably light as a feather. And to a cyborg like you, it's light as a slightly heavier feather.
Spade Slick, search for English.
Man, how sweet would it be if you could use his own weapon against him when you get your revenge? Oh, hey, who goes there? Ah, of course. It's the cute little dame who tended to you while you were bedridden. Her soup was so delicious. Whoa. What are these dumb horns doing on your head? Those don't belong there. You toss them on the ground and stomp on them nonchalantly. She's shaking like a leaf. She must be terrified. You're sure that there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Everything's gonna be okay. The asshole in the white wig is dead.
Spade Slick, interrogate Miss Paint.
Now that you've settled her nerves down, which you haven't actually, you ask her where the guy who did this went. She says she doesn't know, and she's been hiding here ever since he smacked her across the face with his cane. You say he did what? Why I oughta? She says she thinks he is probably gone now, and you say, oh. Any idea which way he went? She says no. You say, Any idea what she might be doing later? She asks what you mean. You say any dinner plans or... Hey, Slick, what exactly are your intentions toward Miss Paint? You could at least wait until the blood is dry before making your move. I know you always had your shitty cybernetic eye on her. Yes, the same eye that's probably just a useless piece of red glass overlapping a otherwise perfectly normal, healthy eye. Yeah, that one. Fuck it. Who am I to stand between you two? You obviously make an adorable couple. Why should I let my rotten luck with ladies rain on your parade? That's it. I'm calling it. I'm declaring your ship to be officially canon. Yeah, don't fuck this up, Slick.
Space Slick, inquire about personals.
Personals, she says. Yeah, you say. Your personal items. What items? She wonders. You know, all the shit you had on you before that all the shit you had on you before that guy turned you into a damn robot? Like your hat and stuff? Oh, yes, she knows exactly where all that is.
Space Slick, follow.
She says this way, but please try to keep quiet in case the green beast is still nearby.
Miss Paint, retrieve personals.
She's adorbs. She leads you to one of the mansion's several dozen pantries and retrieves your box of stuff. There you go, she says.
Space Slick, inspect personals.
That was a little worse for wear, but she took it to the tailor to have it repaired. Tailor? What tailor you say? The one that appears when you pull his pin out of the little doll. She said she put the pin back, though, because the man was rather grouchy and unpleasant. Wait a minute. Of course! The doll!
Space Slick, take the doll! Take the doll, man!
You knew you decided to hang on to this thing for a reason.
Space Slick, pull pins.
English has no idea what he's in for. You can't wait to see the look on his face. Even though the look on his face is already pretty much the same since he's a skull monster. Yeah. Better leave the black one in, though. Pulling that one could have some really weird consequences.
Space Slick, command minions.
Oh god, these assholes are back. You tell all these mugs to listen up. This gang is now under new management. The surly mob of puppet people look you up and down and glance at your Q staff and shrug. Yep, you're the new boss. They appear to tacitly confirm. Miss Paint, you say. There's a vacancy in the gang's 8 spot. You got anything more suitable to wear? She claps her hands and says, oh yes! She has just the dress for the occasion. She says BRB.
Space Slick, consult with brains of operation.
Oh boy. You say, hey you, wise guy in the maroon hat. What's his name again? Some weapon shaped like a 7? Boomerang? No, that wasn't it. Your memory's failing you. Might have taken one blow to the head too many when that universe exploded. Hey, why did that universe explode again? Can't recall for the life of you. Crowbar? What? Crowbar's his name. The guy says, oh, yeah, that's right. Now you remember, used his crowbar a while ago to smash his priceless clock to pieces. You have his crowbar? You have his crowbar? He asks. No, you lost track of it. Any idea where it is? No clue, you say. Damn, he says. You ask him how they can get out of here. Go somewhere and to regroup and make some plans, hatch some schemes, maybe draw a map or two, preferably in a hideout. He says you can lead you to one of the gang's old hideouts. Haunts, even. You say, after you, then. He says, hey, yeah? What happened to the old boss, he wonders? Is he dead or something? You say none of your damn business. Now get moving.
Crowbar, lead gang back to hideout.
I feel like putting on a radio filter for this. I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
I'm doing it.
No.
No.
Fine. Party poopers. Through here, Crowbar says. Hey, what's this thing what's this thing? Clover asks. Nothing, you say. You think the idiot who used to live here was doing some sort of science experiment. Pretty much, Miss Paint says. Don't touch it, you say. Could be a death trap. Clover pulls his hand away quickly. He looks worried. Dai asks if he can have his doll back. You say, of course not. Shut up. He looks crestfallen.
Space Slick, go through 5th wall.
God damn, it's hot in here. AC must be broke or something.
Space Slick, exit this weird little girl's room.
You leave Damara's room and Great Caesar's stab wound. What is even going on here? Crowbar, where the hell are you leading us to, you ask? He says it's the Doc's old apartment. Really posh digs. Primo location.
It's just the green sun out there.
Yeah. Sure is. Could you not? Female location, too. At least it was before the universe exploded. Why are there giant holes in the walls through which can be seen abundance of blinding green plasma, you inquire? He says because the apartment is now floating somewhere inside of a huge sun. A sun, you say? Well, shit. No wonder it's so hot. You could get breakfast on your cranial plates. Hiding out in the middle of a big sun doesn't sound like a real tenable predicament, does it, Crowbar? No, boss. He supposes it does not. Sounds like it's actually kind of a shitty predicament, doesn't it, Crowbar? Yes, boss. He supposes it does. A predicament defying any sense of reason, safety, physical comfort, and most laws of science, probably. He wouldn't know about that, boss. You'll have to ask a scientist. You got a sassy mouth on you, Crowbar, you say to Crowbar. A real sassy mouth. He says if you don't want to stay, that's fine. There are contingencies in place. Contingencies, you say? He says when Doc's suite had an emergency... He says Doc's suite had an emergency exit, which the gang could flee through whenever things got too hot to handle. Circumstances, he says, which never once presented themselves, until now, in the most literal way possible. Yeah, you say. Yeah, because of the sun. Yes, he says, because of the sun. Well, what are you waiting for, the Crowbar? Keep leading the way.
Crowbar, keep leading the way.
Hold up, you say. You're not really sure about this Crowbar leading the way business. Who's the leader here? This smart mouth or you? He says you, of course. But you don't know where the exit is. You say bullshit. You've been here before. You know this place like the back of your hand. You show him your hand, which is now mostly unfamiliar to you because it's made of metal. But you hand down quickly because it didn't serve your rhetorical purpose at all. He says if you insist, the exit is in the room with the clock in it. Do you remember where that is? You say, what do you look like, a moron? Of course you remember. Then after you, he says.
And after Space Lick, after you.
And it's obviously down here, through one of these doors. Watch and learn, buddy.
Space Lick, open the door. Get on the floor. Space Lick, ellipses.
That was not the right door.
Space Lick, never mind.
Just take us to the exit, Crowbar. He says, yeah, sure.
Crowbar, proceed.
It's the room with the clock.
Wow.
You lead the mob through a few more of these weird skinny panels. Some of the guys get distracted over the lounge. Just a quick match of table stickball, a fun game which they made up, which is based on the hats. You tell them to quit playing pool and get over here. They start laughing their asses off at the noob who doesn't know how to play a game of table stickball when he sees one.
Crowbar, show Slick exit.
So, this is it, huh? You say? Why does he keep the exit in the room with the clock anyway? Crowbar says the exit's in the room with the clock because the exit is the clock. You say, you see. You look at the clock up and down. That doesn't look the same as you remember. It's a lot fancier when you smash it with the crowbar. You mean, the crowbar. All purple and gold and ticking as if deciding the fate of someone you don't know or care about. Someone who doesn't understand a golden opportunity when she sees it. Someone whose behavior may have been controversial, and whose sentence apparently had to be arbitrated by a magic timepiece. Just as well you smashed it. That way nobody could outsource their judgment to the verdict of a stupid clock. Yes, you definitely thought all that now. Wait, what happened to the pendulum? The ball thingy, you mean? Crowbar says it broke. You see. Alright. Anyway, none of that matters now. How are you supposed to exit through this thing? Guess you gotta open it? Yes, he says. How? You say. He says, oh, you know, gotta pry it open. If only they had a tool with which to pry. Perhaps a tool which is notorious for its prying ability, which also happens to be its sole purpose. You wouldn't happen to know where such a tool might be, would you? He asks. No, he supposes not. There he goes again with that smart mouth. Nothing but sass from this guy. You're starting to miss your old right-hand man. At least when he got sick of your shit, he would just turn around and light a cigarette.
Spade Slick, punch clock.
There, crowbar schmobar. How the hell are you gonna squeeze all these big galoots through that skinny-ass door? Wait, you might have an idea.
Spade Slick, wasn't there a guy with an oven?
Is there? Where's the guy with the oven? Hey, oven, get over here. Crowbar whispers his name is actually Biscuits, but you don't give a fuck. Biscuits seems to understand he's being summoned and he waddles over. Yep, there's his magic oven. What a dumb juju. Should come in handy for once, though.
Spade Slick, everybody in, like a bunch of fucking clowns. I'm going to enter a clown car.
Everyone in the oven. Let's go. Move, move, move. Iggy, Slowpoke, what's his face? Yes, you too, Miss Paint. Clover, Shot Guy, Top Hat. Get in there, Crowbar. You can mouth off all you want. Just do it in the oven. Stitchface, Fatty, Fireman, the Centaur Butler? Yeah, what the hell? Come on in. He could be the team mascot or something. Plus, his milk was fucking great. Biscuits, other biscuits, big guy, bigger guy. Ah, that should do it.
Spade Slick, take oven.
You pick up the 13 of Stars card. What? Cards don't go up to 13. Stars ain't a real suit either. These guys are a bunch of whack jobs. Whatever. He'll just slip it in the deck. Time to go.
Spade Slick, wait, before you go.
Perfect.
Spade Slick, exit.
What the shit? This was a secret escape hatch? You see, it's all so clear now. When things get too hot to handle, Doc and his posse duck out the clock into the idiot wagon for a little spin through infinite oblivion with some giant octopus things. Thanks for the tip, Crowbar! Thank you so very fucking much! Hang on a minute. What's that? Is that... Could it really be? You don't need a fancy robotic eye to tell you what that is. You know exactly what that is. It's the fucking jackpot!
Oh no, John's hazy. Oh no.
Zap.
John.
Zap.
Junt. Zap.
Zap. Hey, that's you, John.
Zip. Boom!
I mean, well...
Damn.
Huh? Snog. Ah!
Strife! Damn.
Mm-hmm. Oh no!
Here's a con air, let's go!
Why?
Here's a fucking con air!
Act 6, intermission 5, intermission 6.
I did it! I conquered the maroon stripe planet, thus unlocking the final and most powerful toad goblin of all! Wow, he's so perfect, so huge, so strong. I love him being strong. Finally, the ideal minion with this type of power with the type of power I admire the most, which is being a huge, strong guy with enormous, powerful muscles. Yes. Oh yeah, I also got a green stripe hat. He's good too. In that he is also large and relatively strong and mean. He flips a coin too, I think, which is also cool. Oh, and don't tell me what they do. All I care about is that they're big and strong. Do not spoil my moment of triumph with more of your human monkey earth business. What? What? Nothing to say?
Big.
Big chungus.
Yes, this is good. You're finally learning who's boss, and soon everyone else will too. Now I have to conquer the Black Planet. This one is a different thing from the others. My sources tell me, by which I mean the clown tells me, that this planet has been claimed by the Black Queen herself. I will need to overthrow her to win. As such, in a stroke of brilliant cleverness, my brain devised an idea. I have recruited Jack Noir to help settle our mutual score. Really, getting Jack to do violent things for me always strikes me as a good plan. Such a good plan, even. So I think I might as well just do it anyways rather than always thinking of new stuff, which is hard to do. You'll make a good friend, if the concept of friendship wasn't horrid and meaningless to me. Therefore, I will think of a way to dispose of him once his usefulness is over. It's bad form to leave stray noirs wandering around. Don't tell him I said any of this. My treachery to him is meant to be a surprise. Hello? Where the fuck did you go? Aren't you going to tell me what you think of my great plan? Or deride me in some fashion for my juvenile conduct and poor critical thinking skills? Well, you unspeakably putrid and fatuous blabbermouth, I demand that you talk to me. Okay, I see how it is. You have decided you will no longer allow me to browbeat you into helping me through sheer force of petulance. It may surprise you to know I am just as capable as respecting that as I am of throwing a tantrum about it. I don't need you anymore. I don't need anyone. Booyah!
Poo.
Intense stare down.
Intense stare down.
Intense stare down.
And he looks at me.
Intense
look at
stare down.
And he looks at me. And I look at him. And he looks at me. And I look at him. Fuck, dude.
Wait.
Jesus Christ.
End of Act 6, Intermission 5, Intermission 6.
Zap.
What? Does this mean we're here? Hello? Is anybody there? Jade? Nana? Jaspers? Dave Sprite? Oh. Regular Dave? Where is everyone? This sucks.
You chance upon the slab of the jaded fat fool's ennui.
Ennui.
Ennui. You don't know why you don't know the slab is called that, but that's what the slab is called. Looks like a good spot to decompress after your strange ordeal through canon space.
Pew. Pew.
Oh shit, buddy. It's Carcat time. So, has anyone figured out how we were actually gonna stop this meteor? Or was 3 years not enough time to actually solve that problem?
No, we haven't. Oh my god, we're still traveling at the speed of light and we only seem to be picking up steam.
I don't think that's possible, dude. In fact, I'm not sure we were ever traveling at light speed. I think maybe there's been some bogus science and calculation that we've been chumped into getting behind.
Circulation.
I think maybe there's been some bogus science and circulation that we've been chumped into getting behind.
What?
Just saying.
No, I'm just saying, we came all this way and we're all gonna die. I don't believe this. How could we not have thought this better or through better? It's like the Reckoning V2 or 3 or wait, maybe 4 if we're counting the beforeness or the before cess. Fuck this sentence I'm saying. How could it all boil down to yet another meteor hurtling towards Skya serving as the harbinger of our imminent demise? Except that this time, we're riding the fucking harbinger, which is ironic when you think about it. We were brought into this life riding a meteor. That makes sense how we'll all go out.
Man, pull it together. This thing has have to have some escape pods or something.
Where? I never saw any. Maybe they were being stored in the hypergravity chamber.
We have a hypergravitoid. Burr? Sorry.
I guess maybe we could just sort of hop up and like fly away.
Why, you abhorrent column of smarmy filth. You always did know how to rub salt in the wound. What about those of us who can't fly? You know I can't fly, and you know it's a sore subject for me.
I swear to God, this meteor needs to have one of those baby on board things on the back. But like a grub instead of a baby for max fidelity to the gag because trolls. I know you can't fly, dude. Obviously, I would just carry you or something.
I'd rather fucking die!
Don't worry, guys. I have a feeling everything's gonna work out.
Rose, shut the fuck up.
Bark. I don't. Bark.
Dude, did you just bark?
What? No, I didn't bark. I thought that was you.
Why would I bark?
But why the fuck would I bark?
Because you're having a mental breakdown.
Why don't you have a mental go fuck yourself? Or wait, then you use your alleged time powers to make a copy of yourself and turn this audacious fantasy into sensual reality.
Nah.
There it was again! The bark happened again!
Wasn't me.
Who the fuck is barking?
Kanaya, did you bark? You fucking with us, Miriam?
I can't. It didn't pick up when I tried to do it.
Limo.
Terezi, was it you? What is it? What are you looking at?
Maybe the mayor barked. Mayor, was that you? I bet it was. Gotta love the mayor. He's so full of surprises. Oh. The bark. She's gotten grim bark. Hey, guys. Long time no see. I should put a filter over this.
Please no filters.
I have voice mod for a reason, Lulu.
Did you buy it specifically for this?
No, for other things.
Alright, but I'm not using mine, so you don't use yours. I don't like the way it affects the quality of audio. Deepest sigh of all.
Fuck everything.
Hell fucking yes.
Damn.
Well, no.
God damn. I don't care. God, I love this comic. It's so dumb.
Oh boy. We've unlocked the dating sim, Namco High.
Let's open it up. Come on. It'll be fun.
No, not now.
Come on.
Not yet, no.
Come on. It'll be fun.
Remove disc 2?
Oh, shit.
Stop.
And insert disc 3. What the fuck are you doing? It's like disc 3.
Disc 3 ran shittily. That looks like a Caliborn thing.
Oh yeah?
Oh fuck, I know where we are.
There is no disc 3, you asshole. The end.
No, keep going. We got like we've got at least 10 minutes of laughs here. You got 10 minutes in you?
X6, X6.
Honk.
Oh shit. It's like everything suddenly degraded.
The Casio keyboard. Obviously, we put the demo button on.
This is adorable.
Why is it just a rhythm scream?
All is as it should be.
Hold for applause.
please.
No, you gotta hold for applause, Lulu. Is the applause over? Now!
Begin Homosuck. A young male Homo sapien is trapped in his room. The premise is uninteresting and everything about it sucks.
Could you not? Could you fucking not?
Hold up. Okay. No, sorry, my nose was stuffed up. I'm having trouble. All right.
Get some fucking Flonase, you goblin.
Doesn't work.
A young male Homo sapien is trapped in his room. The premise is uninteresting and everything about it sucks. Hence the title, which is a portmanteau, consisting of two thematically appropriate words. The male is not very smart, and there's something about a human birthday. And he doesn't have a name yet? And more stupid things along those lines. All of this is irrelevant. Here is what really matters. A young male cherub has achieved total domination over his quest, thus unlocking his magic mystery planet, and therefore gaining supreme mastery over all events in reality, canonical or otherwise. He became a god tier, obviously. It was easy, involving a trivial act of self-suicide. It was not a very big deal at all. That's what happens when you're the best. You become the best thing quite casually, and off-screen. Like it's not even that important. Then he started climbing the god tiers. Lordling. See? Like that. He stood on the flashy thing, which might not be even literally real. With each god tier he climbed, he got a new achievement badge sewn on his kitty camper handy sash, which also might be a thing that's not literally real, like many other things, which don't seem to have any literal reality, but exist anyway. Getting new badges helps you understand stupid things like that better. In other words, they're mostly pointless. Like this gift of gab, which is especially useless to our hero since there is nobody for him to talk to except for a rude clown and all his dumb green friends, I guess. He could already talk to them regardless, so what the fuck? The badges are all really the badges are all so shitty. I barely even know what to say. One of them lets you acquire objects with your bare hands. No capture logs required. Wow, it's a dream come true. There's another one, and I'm not joking here, that grants you the ability to have non-awkward personal relationships. I wish I was making this up. I really do. But there was one badge he got. That was not a pitiful waste of his time. A skeleton key badge. Having this badge meant he could automatically unlock any luck he wanted to, including all the contraptions on this planet, allowing him to officially and permanently assume control of a property of his experimental continuum, which I have reason to believe is called the narrative. And due to his unquestioned supremacy over a lot of things, he is now able to commandeer this enigmatic medium while totally unimpeded by the ghostly voice of a sarcastic douche. In my dream, I am this cherub. Close up, it's me. And as it happens, my dream is a fact. I have taken over this story, and I will now retell it according to my understanding and level of interest. I will additionally provide an honest and brutal critique of the events and the way they have been shown, by utilizing the most potent weapon anyone could ever hope to allocate to his specimens. It is the weapon of satire. Oh my god, this is going to be so great. Has anyone ever done anything like this before? I doubt it. All I have to do is keep working the magic with my fucking computer pencil. Yes. Drawing is easy. Don't let anyone ever tell you it isn't. You work hard and own your craft and ignore the haters until you are in the zone. Now excuse me while I draw a shitty room. Male, Examine room. You examine your shitty room. You are the male. I'm calling him you for some reason. That is how this idiotic adventure goes, usually. The guy on the screen, that's you. Confused yet? It only goes downhill from here. Prepare to be frustrated and angry. More things happen. Male, do some stuff. You fuck around heartily. Again, by you, I mean him. I know, it is counterintuitive. But I will keep saying he's you because of my artistic license. The you male fucks around a lot like this, bouncing around and jittering, wasting time. But the secret is that it's actually me fucking around. I move this guy around like a puppet with my imaginary hand, see? Male, go and open that chest. And I tell my puppet what to do by typing orders in the thing while pretending that you are typing them. It is a disingenuous ruse at best to make you believe you are guiding my puppet while also bizarrely insisting that you are the puppet by calling him you. I unsuccessfully strive to immerse you in an experience that no one with a brain could ever conceivably wish to participate in regardless. But in the end, the joke of it all is, it's just me telling myself what to do with my puppet, and then doing it. You will agree this is the height of creative self-indulgence. In fact, for me to even be mocking the practice almost feels incestuously masturbatory. Even though that is a redundant phrase for cherubs. Male, hide inside the chest. Beep, 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 all aboard that idiot wagon! This is the kind of thing that happens almost every screen as opposed to accomplishing things that are important or make sense. Let's take note of the fact that I am slamming this tendency and move on. Male, go over there. Okay, you go over there and you stand there, nothing happens. God damn, I'm good at this. Male, do a dance on the shape. You get up on the shape and I make you do a dance. I use the principle of animation to put movements into motion somehow. You notice by now my storytelling is genius. I drew my puppet and I drew his room and that's it. Now all I have to do is move him around the room and do meaningless things for laughs. But the really funny thing is, the laughter is mostly coming from me. It is happening at your expense. Bonk, smoosh, duh. This way I can make so many of these story rectangles so fast. So it seems everyone who is stupid enough to look at my rectangles in the first place, that so much is happening, and the plot is advancing at breakneck speed. This is just a clever trick though. Because the truth is, there is no plot. Nothing is actually happening ever. Just a lot of bullshit like this, with cakes and cards flying every which way, and you are just sitting there, frowning at it. Male, exercise freedom to leave a room. The lucky male is oblivious to his privilege of not being chained to his room with the horrible sister he doesn't have. The advantage makes him way too overpowered, and therefore he is what some refer to as human Mary Sue. This makes him less sympathetic and gives you another reason to actively root for his death. He goes downstairs and you think, aha, this is it. Something important is happening. But your observation is just another brainless fallacy. The thing happening here is just as pointless as everything else. The larger Homo sapien is obviously attempting to help the male grow up and become strong through a rite of passage involving sweets, possibly to help the male become a trickster. But the male is stubborn and refuses, like an idiot. Male, leave building. It turns out that the male can leave after all, relatively, basically contradicting the entire premise of the story. What a joke. You say to yourself. The reader though, not you, the male. Male, boggle vacantly at these shenanigans. It begins to dawn on you that everything you just did may have been a colossal waste of time. It also begins to dawn on you that I was the one all along who illustrated this fantastic cartoon rectangle, which you remember you saw somewhere else before. And you now find this revelation to be almost as retroactively plausible as it is mind-blowing. It brings to mind a famous quote from a celebrated poet of yore that I think goes like this. Well, shit. That's a hell of a mystery. No one thought was a mystery and didn't even need solving. But goddamn if it didn't just get solved. So nice work. Cherub Shakespeare, probably. I am almost certain that Cherub Shakespeare said that. Google Clouds. In the interest of full disclosure, though, when I'm doing fine art, sometimes it pays to cheat and find these things are hard to draw on the internet, where they are already there for you. This can save time and make you appear to be better at things than you really are. Take this advice to heart. If you want to be as successful as me. Not going to happen, by the way. Anyway, back to the story. After an endless parade of unamusing and inconsequential events, something finally happens. You will find this is customary for this tale. Lots and lots of stupid, unimportant things happen. Then finally, out of nowhere, a stupid, unimportant thing happens. A meteor appears without explanation. It is headed directly for the mail. There is nothing he can do about it except his fate. Look, he does not even try to flee, because he is an ignoramus. Mail, get murdered by the explosion.
Damn.
Boom! He are thoroughly murdered by the explosion. You, not him, are stunned and both stunned and yet underwhelmed by the moment of anticlimax. As you continue to boggle vacantly, you reaffirm your suspicion that nothing you just did mattered at all. Confirm the kill. Dead.
Boiled. Oh god.
No, it's KO'd.
Oh, KO'd.
I produce photographic evidence of the slaughtered male body. He is indeed dead, and will stay dead for the whole story. Only his ghost will show up now and then, in a blurry flash of light, to haunt me periodically throughout history. But I will say more about that later.
I can't keep doing this. Help.
Oh.
I need water or I'm going to explode.
Well, you should certainly get some.
Yeah.
You think the above graphic looks familiar. You think you have seen this great drawing before, in a different context, you see. This is what master storytellers refer to as a visual callback. Truly exceptional professionals often will take an old drawing they did that shows a similar situation and do a couple of half-assed things, like change the colors to make it slightly different. But you, still you. Observe that this ingenious feat of laziness makes the repeated things seem more profound and meaningful than they are, for reasons you don't understand, because they don't exist. This is a trade secret among skilled artisans such as I. Please try to keep this on the down low and not tell anybody. It can be our secret. They don't even need to know.
Oh.
The end of Act 1. This concludes the first thing of the story, which is called an act. There are a lot of these, and they only get longer, and then begin to split into acts, and acts. Trust me, the structure rapidly deteriorates into utter nonsense, or at least it would, if it had not already begun, as such a reeking pile of shit out of the box. But please do not worry. I will be there to guide you through every mind-numbing twist and turn, while prodding the material with my keen wit and satirize the hell out of everything, to hold the reprehensible parties fully accountable for these crimes, while maximally validating my angriness about it.
Yes. Yes, Ed Gaylord. You were right.
Maybe you thought you were going to see some other stuff, like what happens to all these idiots next. The answer is obviously who cares. This is going to be so much better. Either way, you have no choice. I am in total charge here now. I believe at this point, another one of my villainous, full-throated laughs will be in order. Villainous laughter. Happen. Ha 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 ha. Oh, whoops. What was that? Hold on. BRB. I mean, BRB.
Make a World. Drawing book by Ed Emberley's drawing book. Make a World.
What is all this shit? Horses? Why horses? Is it supposed to be ironic or something? That the very object falling out of this box would be in the proximity of some horses? I don't get it. And what's this? An illustration manual of some sort? Is someone implying I would benefit from this? Fuck whoever is implying that, by storing it in a secret hole for me to discover. Who is this extravagant bitch? Is she partially a robot? Sort of like me? Oh, she seems to be an artist too, also like me. Did she draw herself? I don't see how that's possible, considering she is fictional, as well as a girl. Some other very skilled draftsman must have drawn it. But how did he make it look like she is coming out of the paper? When I turn the book, the image stays flat and the illusion is exposed. I wonder if the sorcerer of this so-called manga reveals the nature of his wizardry inside the tome. Why is the friendly bitch looking at me like that, with the large, glassy eyes and shiny face? He's making me have weird feelings in my body. I have to put this down.
You're welcome.
What?
Super cartridge expansion on the back. In pack. On the back. Fuck.
Uh-oh, it seems you have run out of game discs, and now Caliborn has hijacked the property of his experimental continuum, which he has reason to believe is called the narrative. Little does he know, you've recently made a shrewd decision to purchase the Act 6 Axis Super Cartridge Expansion Pack. Just plug it into any in-universe console port to unlock a variety of exciting new gameplay features and proceed through the remaining canon unfettered, while Caliborn muddles through 6 new sub-acts of Infatile's subversive parody, targeting the very tale.
Oh fuck, hold up.
Okay.
Can you start back at
Oh.
the Act 6 Super Cartridge?
Okay.
Sorry.
Little does he know that you've recently made the shrewd decision to purchase the Act 6 Axis Super Cartridge Expansion Pack. Just plug it into any in-universe console port to unlock a variety of exciting new gameplay features and proceed through the remaining canon unfettered, while Caliborn muddles through 6 new sub-acts of infantile subversive parody, targeting the very tale he inhabits. None the wiser. Do you have what it takes to humor this bold new storyteller, a young man in the peak command of his epic struggle to produce vaguely recognizable shapes? Can you endure his ill-tempered, hyperbolic sentence fragments long enough to reach an interspersed series of sub-intermissions through which While our new narrative pauses to gather his thoughts, our cast of quasi-reunited heroes may resume their intrepid march towards the end of Homestuck proper? And can you keep this on the down low so Calibor may continue to believe he has commandeered the medium absolutely, while privately return to the narrative between his miserable tirades? It can be our secret. He doesn't need to know.
He doesn't even need to know.
Oh, hell no.
No, you gave it to me.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Okay, fine. Let's see how this dumb cartridge runs with just a pinch of stardust. Oh, yes. And how about some delicious false teeth for good measure? Why not? I am no expert on microchips, but I doubt these conditions are ideal. Yes, perfect. The show must go on. So as to quote, another famous cherub. Though I'm not sure which one. Probably a sports legend, I would guess. While I pause to gather my thoughts for my Act 2 tirade, please enjoy this intermission cartridge. Or whatever it is. With its exciting new gameplay features. I hope it doesn't have any problems or anything.
X6X6 into mission 1.
Oh boy.
All that green has ruined my vision.
I love this song. Oh my goodness. Damn.
The cool flash animations unexpectedly cut short due to a critical stardust clog. What a shame. Those exciting new gameplay features were looking real slick, too. You think it was pretty neat how the panels were sliding around like that. Oh well, you probably didn't miss all that much. Nevertheless, on a hunch, you navigate once again to your trusty Bandcamp page and check the length of the song in question. Your fears are confirmed. It seems you missed a solid 4 minutes of footage. You wonder if you'll ever find out what happened. You decide to click on the planets above to try to make some sense of the situation.
Ow. Hey,
What?
hope this isn't too dumb of a question, but do you have any idea how I got here?
Got where?
Lohawk.
What's Lohawk?
My old planet, you know, with lava and shit, remember? It has dumb crocodiles in a stock market, or at least it used to have one. I don't know if they locked it down since the time I literally ransacked the entire economy.
If you say so, I have more important things to worry about, like trying to remember how I got here.
Where are you?
I'm on the planet with the volcano. That was Jade's planet, right?
Lofaf?
I don't know. I have no idea what the acronyms for your planets are. It's been 3 years since I last saw them, and I haven't even, and even then, I was barely paying attention to what they were called because I was busy trolling you.
Land of Frost and Frogs.
Are you sure? I don't see any frost.
Yeah, it melted.
What about the frogs? Did they melt too?
No. I mean, I doubt it. You probably just can't see any right now. Can you hear any rivets?
Motherfucker, did you just ask me if I can hear any rivets?
Yes.
This is a joke around pal time, Dave. We all seem to be suffering from some form of amnesia. Why don't you, or don't you think we should try to get to the bottom of that?
Probably. How long have you and Kanaya been on Lofaf?
How do you know I'm here with Kanaya?
Talking to her right now.
Oh. Are you with anyone on Loham?
Lohawk.
Whatever.
And yeah, I'm with the mayor.
You're with the mayor?
Yes.
And nobody else?
Yeah.
Why are you with the mayor?
Dunno, just him. Not that I'm complaining one bit, as the mayor always fucking rules, categorically. For your information, I just high-fived him for like the 3rd time in a row to my recent recollection.
You lucky son of a bitch.
So what's the last thing you actually do remember?
I remember Jade.
Right, me too. But she was like a fucking werewolf or something.
Yeah, that was pretty freaky.
Wait, then she zapped us to that Stonehenge place.
Oh yeah, and John was there.
Yeah, we all landed in some grass like a pile of fuck-ups. And then, damn, then what happened?
I don't know.
What the hell happened to John? Rose, what's up?
I seem to have been deposited on Lohas.
Lolar.
Oh. Yeah, but it looked like a fucking H for a second.
Lolar.
Yeah, so I heard. Kanaya tells me you think you know what happened. Want to give me the scoop?
Sure. Jade finally gone grimdark.
Grimbark.
Grimbark, sorry.
I'm just gonna...
Damn, she wasn't kidding. This is surreal.
Ubble. Ending you.
Yeah, I can't understand a word you're saying. So, are you just as brain damaged as we are?
Who's we?
Me and Carcat.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Sorry.
Of course not. But if you're referring to the short-term memory loss we all seem to be experiencing, yes, I've got that too.
Okay, so you have no idea how you got to Lofaf then?
How do you know I'm on Lofaf?
I'm talking to Carcat.
I didn't think Carcat could remember the acronyms for your planets.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the memory loss issue. That's just him being an idiot. But let's not get into that.
Okay.
Where's Rose?
She's apparently on Lolar.
Oh. What about Terezi?
She's with Rose.
Do they remember what happened?
No. But it seems they've both surmised the missing events since we've arrived.
What? How?
Well, they are seers after all.
Friggin' seers. All making us knights look bad. And whatever you are. What were you again?
I am a sylph.
What the dick is a sylph?
I am on record as once having facetiously likened it to a magical witch.
But witches are already magical, aren't they? Like, by definition? Oh wait, that's a joke, I guess. God damn, this missing time shit is making me feel dumb as hell.
If it's any reassurance, you seem like the same old Dave to me.
Okay, good. So, what did the seers think happened?
I don't know. Rose was trying to tell me, but she ceased being comprehensible.
Oh god. She's still drunk.
No, you need to scroll down, Lulu.
Scroll! Scraw!
I'm sorry, I needed to get something to drink. Celeborn does it to me too.
It's just that her words suddenly became... Why don't you just talk to her and see for yourself?
Okay. Wow, you're right. What the fuck? Man, I can't even describe it. It's not that her text is unreadable gibberish. I mean, it is. But it's more than that. It's like existentially inscrutable somehow.
I know, right?
I think we may have a problem here.
Being
John Egbert has gone missing. The cool flash animation.
we already read that, remember?
The thing zooms into the circle representing Durst, and suddenly a character select screen explodes into action. Yet again, you find yourself overwhelmed by feelings of narrative empowerment as you agonize over which of these two lawless ladies you will hitch your wagon to as you blaze a new trail through the treacherous frontiers of interactive fiction. Oh crud, you say. More Stardust glitches. You just click them both in whatever order you feel like and hope for the best.
No, don't do that. Click the portraits.
Oh, I know.
You were hovering over the press thing. I was like,
That was just because I scrolled down and hadn't moved my mouse yet.
Well, this is unnerving.
You're unnerving. Oh,
Am I? Am I really? Do you mean it? Do you promise?
wait, guys, I can't open the dialogue log.
Huh, I wonder why. Maybe there's a narrative down here that explains why.
Maybe.
It appears the current path is too corrupted to continue. You can't even open up the dialogue log. It's simply too shitty. Perhaps this part of the story will clear up a little later, and you will be able to resume this arc. Until then, no dice.
Wonderful. So helpful.
Grimbark.
Woof.
Woof.
Well, okay, at some point I had been doing Jade, so I think I'll resume that. Just
Yeah.
for now.
Do that.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, there's no problem. It's just I see woof, I read woof.
Okay.
It's just the puppy girl brain. I'm sorry. Yo, did you just woof?
Yes, I just woofed.
I see. But you can also talk in person language, it would seem.
Yes, I can talk in person language.
So, why don't you say person things instead of woofs?
Oh, don't worry. I will say lots of person things to you. For you see, Roxy.
I'm just trying to do my Jade, but more sinister. So it's like, it's probably just gonna sound like non-Valley Vriska.
You know what? It's fine.
We have many person things to discuss.
Oh, I gotta actually, yeah, go higher. There we go.
LMAO!
All right. Great, many person things.
Excuse me, but did you just laugh your ass off at me under your breath?
Yeah, maybe.
I fail to see what is so amusing.
You do? Seriously?
Okay, I guess the situation is a little funny because of this absurd folder, and the fact that I woofed at you probably didn't help either, but I'm not here to share a good laugh over the old lady's sense of design or her penchant for scrapbooking. I'm here to make sure you do as you're told.
Ugh.
Now take the file and review your assignment.
I already looked at it. It's dumb and impossible, and I ain't cooperating with her regardless.
Yes, you will.
Can we change the subject?
No.
Aren't you Jake's grandma?
That's what he told me when we were pen pals, but I think it's more accurate to say I'm his alternate universe biological daughter.
Oh, that clears that up then.
Yes, it does. Now take the damn folder.
So, alt granny daughter English. Why are you part dog plus evil looking?
Do not call me that.
What?
My surname is Harley, not English. You may refer to me as Jade or ma'am if you are feeling especially nervous and deferential, which as it turns out is the way you should be feeling about me. Always.
LOL!
Lol, what?
Jade, I am in no way buying that you're normally this pompous and tyrannical. This shtick doesn't really suit you. It's so obvious. Why are you doing the better hag's tacky bidding anyway? She got you under her extraterrestrial fish spell, or...
Silence!
Ooh.
Open the file. Open it!
Fine! Okay, I opened it. Hey, look, it's the same shit as before. I'm supposed to make this weird knobbly spike ball appear out of nothing.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Let me give it a shot then. Well, still impossible. What do I do now, ma'am?
It is not impossible.
Is to?
You are the rogue of void. Don't you know what that means?
I know. Means I can turn invisible and stuff? Like the blonde in that crappy superhero quartet?
It means a lot more than that. Your true powers are more impressive than those of anyone else in your crappy quartet. In fact, I would say they are almost as cool as mine.
Not sure the ability to make weird spike balls out of nothing is all that cool, to be honest.
Not just spike balls. Imagine your title is roughly synonymous with one who steals nothing. What do you think it means to be able to steal nothing?
It means I'm like a shitty cat burglar who sucks at her job?
Wrong! It means just the opposite. It means you can steal the essence of nothingness from something. You can rob nothingness from an idea if you put your mind to it, effectively allowing you to conjure virtually anything out of thin air.
Gee, you can't be serious. That is way too much superpower for a dork like me to have. Oh no. Please don't growl at me, Dog Jade. Is legit frightening.
I'm sorry, but your remarks of self-deprecation made me very angry. Once I was even more of a dork than you, but now I'm one of the most powerful beings who has ever existed. I don't want to hear any whining about what you think you can't do. You are hereby under strict orders from myself and her condescension to clam up and conjure that orb. Do you understand?
So I'm just supposed to sit here and think about this ugly ball and twiddle my fingers or something.
You tell me. Space is my racket, not void.
Maybe it would help if I knew what the dang thing was. How am I supposed to steal the non-existence from a concept when the concept only exists in my mind as ugly ball?
It's called the Matriorb. It is the key to resurrecting the troll race. Once you create it, the Empress will hatch it on an uninhabited planet located beyond the reach of her cruel employer. There, her people will have another chance to thrive without the ever-looming threat of extinction that comes with his influence. So you see, Roxy, there's nothing noble about refusing to help. Once an entire alien race went extinct because of a terrible monster, and you can help give them a second chance. Don't you want that?
In theory, sure, I guess, but you're basically asking me to bring a whole lot of people back to life so they can be slaves to that witch. You want me to help make all these fresh new trolls, but then just turn them over to her? Like, here you go, have some snorkel bitch here you go, have fun, snorkel bitch mega Hitler. I do not actually think I want to do that.
Yes, fair enough, but here's the other thing. If you don't, I am going to kill you.
Oh, noes.
Oh, yeses. A literal plurality of yeses. Seeing as you were a god tier, it is very likely you will come back to life. So I can just keep killing you over and over a different way each time. Maybe I will disembowel you a few times. I will not even need to use my sharp doggy teeth. I will just snap my fingers and your delicious guts will teleport outside your body.
Ew.
No way, more like yum. I will just keep on killing you again and again until you finally get tired of dying and follow your orders.
Man, Evil Jade is sucky Jade.
I believe you will find I am the suckiest Jade there is. Now, are we going to be here in this cell for as long as it takes? or now we are going to be in here in this cell for as long as it takes. I am not going anywhere until you try doing your voidy thing and make something appear. Is that understood?
Twiddle, twiddle. Blah. Fine. Why you gotta be so awful, Jade? Really putting a cramp on us making choice new friends with each other. Oh well, here goes. All twirling my fingers and such, busting out with this magics, praying up a storm to the holy wizard cries that they ain't fake. Alright, check it. One jank-ass space egg coming up. Abraca happen! This is not a space egg.
No, it's not.
Balls. Guess I effed up my void spell? What is this thing?
That's a perfectly generic object.
It's perfectly generic?
Yes.
I don't know about that. It looks like a green cube to me, with like slightly beveled corners.
That's what a perfectly generic object is.
Couldn't something be theoretically more generic than this?
How?
I don't know.
Exactly. If you want your powers to reach their full potential, you're going to need to become more familiar with the fundamental building blocks of ideas and how they translate into more complicated thoughts and forms. Then it becomes a simple matter of using your abilities to snatch those concepts from unreality.
Sounds too hard. Better start killing me repeatedly and get it over with.
We both know you don't think it's too hard. You think it sounds like an interesting challenge.
Damn it! Fucking Jake's wily bitch-ass grandma.
This is a very good start, though. With a little practice, I'm sure our Empress will have her orb in no time.
Well, at least I know I can make a whole lot of these boring cubes if all else fails. Hey, maybe I'll build a sick fort out of them. Jade, tell me that wouldn't be so baller.
It would be fairly baller.
Fuck yeah.
Keep trying for that orb, though. I will return in a while to review your progress. And remember, don't get any funny ideas.
But pretty much all my ideas are funny.
I mean, don't try to escape. Even if you are invisible, I will be able to track you down instantly. My sense of smell is very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to.
What business?
I'm still trying to locate my brother. I'm having trouble picking up his scent. Using his windy powers to obscure the trail is giving me fits.
Windy powers, eh? Who's your bro?
I mean, shush! That is enough questions from you. Now I believe you an egg or a space egg to conjure.
Mumble, mumble. Egg, mumble, shove it, grumble.
What?
Mumble, mutter my fat ass.
Farewell, Roxy. You return to the character select screen upon having completed one of the above arcs. Oh yeah, that's... Wait, did I didn't accidentally...
No, you haven't.
Okay,
You didn't
just
skip
making sure.
anything.
Oh yeah, that's right. You forgot you even came from this select screen. Some of the choosable paths start getting a little long, you think. Per the drill, you double check to make sure you've clicked on all of them before proceeding. On the other hand, if this is your first time seeing this page, then welcome to the P008199 character select screen. It's like a triple scoop of ice cream piled generously on top your waffle cone of free will, making you a truly happy camper. You begin to wonder why this paragraph didn't come first, kind of burying the lead here, to quote your private observation verbatim. We'll just,
There you go.
It's the Negadiles! Little guys! So weird being back here. Can't believe how long ago it feels since I lived in this place. Spent way too long wallowing in our own filth on that gnarly meteor, that's for sure. This doesn't even feel like my room anymore. This doesn't even seem like my room anymore. It's like trespassing or something, like I'm horning in on somebody else's life. A life lived most sweetly, though I will admit. The fucking toilet's still here. I remember when Jade put that there. That is perhaps like my favorite memory. Wish Jade wasn't crazy. Just makes me remember how much I miss not crazy Jade. Or less crazy Jade. Wait, didn't Karkat once say Terezi ripped a troll toilet out of his house? Was it with girls and their universally constant tendency to rip out plumbing fixtures? Did I accidentally just crack another cosmic riddle, or gotta text him and get confirmation on this ASAP? Actually, nah. I probably harangued that poor guy enough with my BS the last few years. I'll just keep shuffling through memory lane, making wistful observations out loud. You know, it kind of chaps my bulge that people rip on me for talking to myself. It's like the most perfectly natural thing to do. Why are people so uptight about keeping a lid on their monologues? What a bunch of stuffy pricks. I always found the sound of my own voice to be mysteriously soothing. Talk about an embarrassing sentence to say in earshot of an actual person. Well, maybe not the mayor. You can always tell the mayor anything.
Love it. Love the mayor.
This piece of shit is still here too. Didn't we use this thing like once? We used this pile of trash in hindsight. Sometimes I think this game was designed by an idiot. Wasn't it called like the laser beam in television or something? I'd throw it in the lava, but that'd be a waste of melting. Oh yeah, almost forgot about my ill beats from the past. Wonder if they're as ill as I remember. Okay, I just pushed some buttons and verified they remain as ill as the day they were dropped. I'll have to send them to Karkat. He's always been an enthusiastic patron of my exceptional science. I mean, sure, he says it sucks and maybe even believes that on some pathetic sub-intellectual plane of consciousness, which gross Philistines operate on their whole lives. But whenever he gets a load of my hype, I see him there, tapping his foot ever so slightly. I see him. This poster. I love this poster. It's like an old friend. Never even knew who the guys were or what their deal was. Never gave it much thought, I guess. Doubt I'll ever find out at this point. Oh well. Some things, I guess, were never meant to be figured out, or benefit from any kind of elaboration, not even years later. Just the way it is sometimes. It's like I've said before, this poster is a hell of a mystery, that I never even thought was a mystery. And it would be pretty cool if somebody solved it, but damn if that's ever gonna happen. So that's a shame. Ah, hell, it's my old Dead Things collection. What a stupid blast from the past. I seriously cannot remember if I was sincere with this shit, like, at all. I was probably trying to flex my underdeveloped irony muscles, like the shrimpiest kid at the hipster gym. Why does my childhood room have to be such a predictable museum of embarrassments? I don't know. Some of these things are, like, kind of cool, actually. Like, from a standpoint of objective reevaluation afforded by the sobering maturity that comes with being literally 100% grown up now. Dead Things are actually pretty rad. I feel like if I was legitimately into all this, then more should have come of the interest. Like, there could have been, like, an entire conversations about it that never took place. Like, hey, Rose, you never guessed what I'm excited about and have loads of dialogue to spill over. What's that, Dave? Ancient mollusks. Said Rose. How many bananas do you think this paw clutched back when it was alive and attached to a monkey? Dave, I really must say, this conversation blows. Yeah, sorry. Maybe I could have really developed this interest. Maybe I could have been something cool as a result. Like, what even profession is this? A dead shit ogler? Wait, no. Probably a paleontologist or something. I could have been a paleontologist instead of what I became, which was, some pajama-packing fuckface from the Renaissance fair. That would have been the dopeness. Urgh. The ironic selfies. Oh god, now this. Now this? This is some irredeemably mortifying shit here. What was I thinking? I don't know, man. I just don't know. This is what some seasoned veterans call bad irony. Look at this guy. What a fucking novice. Oh, who am I kidding? I can't say mad at that face. Okay, this one is pretty funny, actually. Why? I can't. Why can't I stop laughing? You win! You win, young Dave! These selfies are comedy gold!
Zap.
Hi, Dave. What's so funny?
Whoa, John.
Oh, what were you looking at there? Hey, are you crying?
What? No.
Hmm.
I mean, I was just laughing too hard. That's something dumb. You know how it is.
Yeah. Can I see?
No, it's nothing. Where the fuck have you been? Do you remember what happened since we got here?
Yes.
Well, are you gonna fill me in or keep floating there in the most uninformative way possible?
Uh-oh. Dave, I have to go.
What? Why?
I can't hang around in one place for too long. Let's catch up later, okay?
John, wait.
See ya, buddy.
No, don't. No, John, no, stop turning into a wind, you fickle idiot. Don't just leave right away. That is such an insanely predictable move. I said get back here, you slippery motherfucker.
Zap.
Hello, Dave.
God damn it.
He was just here, wasn't he?
No.
How do you even know who I'm talking about?
Look, all I know is that Egbert most definitely didn't just appear out of nowhere and catch me weep laughing at my selfies.
Dave, I know he was just here. I can smell him.
I keep my apartment misted with his odor at all times. Essence de Egbert.
Degbert.
Degbear.
Degbear? What?
No, like the French pronunciation.
Ah,
Anyway, I'm just a lot more comfortable when my whole place reeks of nerd musk, so that explains that.
you can't fool me, Dave. I will track him down sooner or later. In any case, it doesn't matter. I came here to see you, not him.
You did?
Come with me.
Where?
Out here. We have some work to do.
What work?
You're going to need to upgrade your weapon.
What, you mean the Derringer?
Yes.
I thought it was like the best possible sword. Or at least the best possible broken sword.
That may very well be the case, but it will be useless against Lord English. Wouldn't you prefer a weapon that is capable of inflicting damage against him?
Not really.
Of course you would. This isn't even up for discussion. Now give me the Derringer. We've all been traveling here for 3 long years. What better way to celebrate our reunion than with a little alchemy?
Lots of ways. We could have a Jade Goes Back to Normal party, starring Normal Jade.
Har, har. Give me the sword.
Okay, here. How do we make it so we can damage him?
It needs a special ingredient. Something which represents his only known weakness, but hasn't been properly weaponized.
And you know what that is.
I do.
How?
I get all my intelligence on such matters from the old lady. She's had centuries to hatch a plan to settle her score. Over time, she's uncovered many secrets about him.
I don't understand how this is working. Is she piping all these secrets into your brain, along with the evil?
That is not relevant.
Fair enough. I guess technically almost nothing is relevant to the dude you're barking orders to. Literal barking because of dogginess. Yes, exactly like that. Thank you for participating in the joke. Now, what is this special ingredient and where do we get it?
I already have it right here.
Oh, yeah?
In fact, I've had it for about as long as I can remember. It was right under my doggy snout all along. Remember this?
No.
Dave, are you lying to me?
No. I've never seen that thing before.
But I found it on your planet. It must have gotten there somehow.
I didn't take your lousy egg.
It's not an egg!
Yeah, well, these planets are crawling with brainless lizards. Maybe one of them thought it was an egg, and then brought it here because it's warm and tried to hatch it.
You really have a one-track mind when it comes to certain things.
What things? What are you talking about?
Dave's sprite was like that too. I just figured it was because he was part bird. But no, here you are, going on about bird things too, just like him.
No, come on. Don't compare me to him. Just because I think it's eggy looking doesn't mean I think it like a damn bird.
Mm-hmm. And just because I have these pointy ears doesn't mean I wouldn't kill for some sausages right now.
Do you actually want sausages?
Maybe.
Okay, well, sausages notwithstanding, this is bullshit. Tell me how this thing don't look like an egg to you. How is it not so obviously such an egg?
It's a cue ball, Dave!
I see. So if I'm following, then what you're trying to tell me is Lord English has some sort of severe egg allergy, and we are hoping to exploit it.
I see it's still impossible to have a serious conversation with you, whether you are a sassy bird or not. I thought regular Dave might have matured a little over 3 years, but I guess I was wrong.
Can we just make the egg sword already? Califlitch. Califlitch? Whatever. Oh no, not the legendary piece of shit again.
Pardon?
It's the fucking Welsh sword again.
Are you telling me you've seen this sword before, Dave? How is that possible?
I don't know, because I have a shitty quest as how. Didn't Dave Sprite tell you anything? I found this sword in a gold cave and broke it. And then Dave Sprite took it to Hephaestus, who fixed it and upgraded it to the Derringer. And sent that to me, and I broke it again.
You sure seem to break swords a lot.
I know! That has always been my thing for some reason. Now I guess it turns out my ultimate sword is really just a repaired downgrade of my previously ultimate sword mixed with a cue ball. We just cycled right back out to Keldefelsh like a bunch of tools. That is the most stupid, convoluted, backward-ass way to get a sword out of a stone that I can even imagine. I feel like somebody somewhere is having a good laugh over this. I sure hope that the Juggalo equivalent of fucking Loki or whatever the fuck is having a top-notch riddle wank at my expense. You know what really gets me is? This shitty Welsh sword presumably consisted of those ingredients all along, which just makes me want to travel back in time to perform mutually assisted suicide with myself. Me and the other Dave can take turns suffocating each other with our own dumbass capes.
Dave, I admit this is a peculiar turn of events, but I think you are overreacting.
Jade, this is stupid! My quest is a stupid piece of garbage quest for lame, shitty loser fuckheads who suck balls while crapping their pants!
Oh my god, you've really spent way too much time alone with Carcat, haven't you?
I need help.
Aww. Oh hey, it's time to do another one.
Yes, it is.
Yell yeah.
Oh boy.
What's that? What, this? Yes, that! Earth. That's Earth? Why is it so small? It's small because I shrunk it, because I am a space witch, duh! Okay, but why do you have it? I thought Jack destroyed your universe. He did, but I snuck through a portal and nabbed it. Then I hopped right back through the gate before everything blew up. I was in and out like a bandit. I like to think I make a pretty good witch, especially because I turned wicked and all. Or since I turned wicked and all. But maybe I would have made an even better thief. What do you think, Jane? Do you think I missed my true calling? Come to think of it, the new Empire probably doesn't need any more thieves. We already have the greatest thief of all running the show. She even managed to seal both of us away from all our pals, didn't she, Jane? Isn't she a riot, guys? Thanks, Jade. No, really. Thank you so much for those clarifications while obliterating any shadow of a doubt that you are firmly off your rocker. But maybe it is not too much, or maybe, if it's not too much extra trouble, you could help me understand why you stranded us on a bunch of different planets only to come taunt me with a waterlogged miniature version of Earth? It won't be Earth for much longer. It will be home to the new Empire. I will deliver it to the universe we create, or I should say the one you create. If you are obedient and complete the tasks you are assigned, you may have a place in the Empire along the subservient classes. Brrr! Did you feel that too, Kanaya? A chill just ran down my torso pillar due to all the pure evil that brainwashed Jade is saying. I'm fucking petrified. Somebody help me change my smelly pants. Listen, Jade, and other random evil girl, you listen too. I don't care about your stupid little globe or your ominous allusions to new empires or what sort of pariahs we can expect to be in your bogus dream dystopia. There's only one course of action from which I will tolerate, and that is feeding me a steady diet of fucking answers, not cagey, smirk-tortured info morsels delivered between shitty villain chuckles. I want an uninterrupted spate of hard, unembellished data which has only one purpose, and that is to get me, personally, up to speed on literally everything right this blood-shitting second. Karkat, I had almost forgotten how much I missed our repartees. Thank you for reminding me. That outburst was beautiful. If you're frustrated by the way I'm treating you, look at it this way. I'm not asking you for passwords anymore, am I? Haha, you think I care about passwords? Compared to this, the passwords were a goddamn lawn meal, with a checkered tablecloth and everything. Fun for all involved, especially the March bug sneaking the crumbs away. I would fucking kill to have you, or to give you passwords again, especially if it meant unlocking regular Jade from her corrupted empire serving bark fiend state. Is there a password like that, Jade? Can I start guessing at it? Let's see, since you appear to be some sort of wild carnivorous furry now, it probably has something to do with meat, doesn't it? Sausages? It's sausages, isn't it? Am I close? Something in the sausage department? Snout sausages? Grubwurst? Hoofloaf? Ham steak? Sorry, Karkat. There's no password, not this time. If you continue to list meat products, then I'm afraid the only thing you will unlock is my fearsome doggy hunger. And believe me, you don't want to see me when I'm doggy hungry. Rolling my damn eyes. But if you insist on hounding me for some sort of explanation, it's all really simple. We all recently arrived in this brand new session, Jane's section, actually. This is Jane, by the way. Say hi, Jane. Lol. Jane is actually my biological mother, believe it or not. This story sucks so far. Shh. The session was taken over by the woman who you might call our mutual great-grandmother. She's an alien, a very powerful troll queen, actually. Yeah, the Empress is here. I think we already managed to deduce that. Karkat, you were the one who demanded an uninterrupted spate of hard, unembellished data. I'll thank you not to yell at me for doing exactly what you requested. Kanaya, do you see what I have to deal with?
You do realize I spoke to Jade plenty of times myself.
You did? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot about that. Her imperious condescension is in control now. She intends to carry out the remaining objectives to complete the session. Those tasks will be distributed among several recently recruited agents, of course. That's you. This should come as a relief to you since it means you and she are not in opposition at all. In fact, you share all the same goals. The only difference is that when the time comes, she will be the one claiming the ultimate reward. The spoils will be hers, not ours. Get it? I think so. She wants us all to get a nice head start on our decadent new life of slavery promised for us upon on your scale model of Alterni Earth. That sounds super. Doesn't that sound super, Kanaya?
No.
I think I speak for Kanaya when I said it sounds really fucking super. How do we get started? I am just befouling my already pungent drawers over the opportunity, get down to business, and start doing slavery. Excellent. What you will need to do is ready the young frog for its journey to Skya. I will prepare Skya to receive it by deploying the battlefield from our old session. This will bring fertility to the void session and allow the frog to mature when he completes his journey. So you want us to make another frog? No, I already made one actually. Don't you remember? Really your job is so easy. There's one more frog breeding, or there's no more frog breeding involved at all. When the time is right, you just have to release the one that's already there. Where is it? It fell into the forge. In the years since, it has sunk all the way down to the planet's core. But as it happens, that is exactly where it should be. My denizen is now guarding it. As I'm sure Kanaya already knows, it will not be released unless you travel there and formally request that she do so. Oh yeah? If it's that simple, then why don't you do it? You can use your dog teleportation or whatever. I already did. Echidna will not speak with me. Why not? Could it be due to the fact that you're a crappy evil version of yourself and mighty Echidna just possibly has too much self-respect to bother dignifying the farce you've become? It's not important why, and it changes nothing. She said she would only speak with another hero of space. That would be Kanaya. She also cryptically requested the presence of the knight who once helped her with breeding duties. Karkat, I gather that would be you. Me? Why would she ask to see me? Another space player I would understand, or I can understand, but what the fuck do I have to do with this? I don't know, Karkat. That is your problem, not mine. Maybe you should try feeling grateful she asked for you. Grateful? You're getting the chance to set right what went so horribly wrong. To atone for your hasty first attempt at frog breeding, which resulted in a terminal universe. If I were you, I would feel pretty relieved to get a second chance, but that's just me. Wow. Wow! Kanaya, it's official! Jade has turned into some sort of gross nightmare bitch! As the beleaguered and long-suffering leader, albeit still leader of our party, I am in motion that we don't do anything she says or anything to help the Empress, even if it overlaps with our own interest, and stop listening to Where Harley until she snaps out of her brutal idiot coma.
I second your motion.
The motion passes with an overwhelming majority of votes among people in the immediate vicinity who aren't horrible.
God damn.
I would be careful about the slurs you bandy about, particularly those targeting my canine qualities, which I am sensitive about and therefore find to be really, really mean. You should be aware that I have already threatened to kill some people today, so don't watch your step, mister. Or so watch your step, my bad. Groan. Sorry, Jade, but you sound about as threatening as some mild flatulence I once had. It's true, though. I am very terrifying. And this girl right here, she's even worse. She hasn't even said a word. That is terrifying. Jeez, even I'm nervous. And Kanaya, don't think you are safe from our threats just because you happen to be a vampire. We have ways of handling the undead. Jane here? She has the power to bring people back to life. Although, it is my understanding that this ability is limited to a one-time only use per individual.
So...
You do know what sort of effect her resurrection spell will have on dead targets?
No.
You don't? I thought it was common knowledge. When you cast healing magic on a zombie or Dracula, they die.
How do you figure?
I don't know, isn't that how it works in stories and games and such? Seems pretty logical to me.
I think you are presuming to know a lot more about my nature, which is not actually true. It sounds as though you're suggesting that I have qualities similar to a creature, to certain types of shadow droppers, which is not quite the case, but even if it was, there are a lot of myths about shadow dropper physiology that are commonly perpetuated by popular...
I see a demonstration will be in order. Jane, if you would be so kind. Submit. Ah!
entirely.
Xavier, all we heard was, oh.
Damn. No. Wait, why is it? It keeps on dropping out. Never mind. Fuck it. John said no.
Dead.
No. No.
Gotcha.
Tackle pounce.
Everywhere.
No. Wait, why does it keep cutting out?
Do you have a
It just-
fucking compressor or some shit?
No.
It's like,
Let me just check the options on this. Because there shouldn't be any compressor. I think it's the automatic determined sensibility thing again. Sometimes that just happens. No.
Yeah, that worked.
There you go.
John, stop that.
shout Paul.
Shut up.
Chapel?
Whew.
My boy.
Oh man, here I go again. Well, see you.
No, wait.
The little shit. Oh my god.
Egbert! Oh, I am so mad.
You're sounding very Carcatty.
Yeah, well, Jade, angry sounds kind of car catty. But
Damn.
what?
Oh!
Zap. We're just gonna pretend that it was like a perfectly cut off screen too.
Oh, he's hiding behind her. My boy. My precious son.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh golly.
Wow, this place looks like shit.
It's all the bits. Why does the lone lar have to be so bright?
I will steal Terezi's.
Do it.
You want to? Okay.
Ick! Why do my eyes have to work so well?
It's kind of Carcatty. I don't know. I need to put some gremlin on it.
Try to go higher pitch if you can. Move into falsetto. Do you know how to do that?
How to do that?
Yeah, I think adding that to Terezi would work. I take it you were still detoxing from your overdose of appalling harlequin nectar.
Please, no talking. Between the Fago shock and the sensory overload, I cannot even deal.
Do you need a turn with the pillow?
Shh. I thought I got used to seeing again. Ugh. At least the meteor was always so dark. Here, though, your planet looks like streaming, and your words sound like throbbing. Very Carcatty.
You should try not to consume so much sugar. It's really bad for you.
Lalande, please do not go there. Does it look like I want advice from a glutton for mysterious human soporifics?
Good point. We seriously have to curtail our dependence on these respective liquids. The situation has become embarrassing for everyone.
I know.
Maybe you and I should form some sort of support group. Isn't that what people do?
What?
I'm doing my best to dredge the memory of my dead civilization for salient protocol. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Once, when humanity was still a thing, those like us with similar problems would band together, smoke cigarettes, and psychologically dismantle each other. But like, in a positive way.
That sounds horrible.
It surely will be. Do you have any cigarettes? I suppose we could use some sticks of your chalk in a pinch. These turtles probably won't know the difference.
Can you maybe not be saying so many jokes? It's making it hard to concentrate on my suffering here.
Well, we have to do something. I'm supposed to be guiding our team to a fortuitous outcome with my fancy light powers. Am I supposed to lead and inspire from under a velvet pillow? Also, my girlfriend thinks I'm an idiot. So there's that.
Maybe they don't actually need us.
Sure they do. I foresaw that they would, magically, not unlike a majestic wizardress. I think. At least I'm pretty sure I did at one point, before getting repeatedly plastered.
Okay, maybe they need you. Seeing as you actually have useful powers. I doubt anyone really needs me, though.
Don't you remember what I said when we first met? I said your abilities would probably come in handy, didn't I?
Probably.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't even know how to use those powers fully. And whenever I try, I just do something I regret. I don't know if I can bring myself to use them again.
You just need to dig deep down and believe in yourself? Why don't you give that a shot? I'm sure when the time comes, accessing your full potential will involve tapping into just the right platitude. I don't know, I'm too hungover to give good searing advice. You see, this is the problem. Hence the need for a not entirely ironic support group. Let's do it. I declare Rainbow Rumpus Rehab Town is now in session. Where the fuck is a gavel when you need one?
Ah, no, that sounds so totally ironic. The last thing I need is another human using irony at me and attempt to help. Stop trying to be friends with me all of a sudden. It's weirding me out. We never talked about our vaguely similar problems before. Now you want to be seer buddies with me because your friends stranded us on this horrid, hideous planet?
Hey, my planet is nice. Well, in the shade at least.
What shade?
Hmm.
The worst thing isn't even how bright it is or how the is wreaking havoc on my pan. It's remembering that I used to think your land smelled so delicious. But now it just looks so nasty to me. I can't see it as I used to see it, even if I try. But my senses are all confused now. How can the same candy-colored place seem so attractive when I'm blind and so gross when I'm healed? And what is this with these disgusting blocks of gibberish floating about everywhere? I don't remember this stuff being here. Was it always like that and I couldn't smell it?
No, the artifacts are new. I honestly have no idea what to make of them.
What?
I said, I honestly have no... What?
Ugh, stop! You sound as shitty as everything looks. Damn it, it's so bright. Where the hell did I put my glasses? Who would have thought that I would ever need them for any purpose other than looking rad? Bitch?
The wizard the wizard is flipping her off. Wait,
No.
is that a finger? I can't tell.
No, that's the arm. Its hand is gone.
Oh.
Whoosh.
Whoosh, wee.
Ooh. Swoop. Perch.
Swamp.
Hi, Rose. Nice glasses.
Thanks, John. I expect they will become the central accessory to my new signature look. One that perfectly captures my personality and sense of style. Ostensibly. Forever.
Grrr.
Okay.
That was a nice entrance. You swept all those bothersome artifacts out of here, too, it would seem.
Yeah, that crap is all over this session. I'm trying to blow it away whenever I see it, but it's just so much.
I couldn't even begin to speculate as to the nature of the disturbing phenomena. Could you?
Nah, I just know it's super gross.
These are god-tier abilities you were using, I presume.
Yes, I learned how to turn wind into wind and swoosh around about a year ago. I was fighting Jack and found myself in a tight spot. It was just me and him facing each other man to man. They got the drop on me and put me in one of his most dastardly chokeholds. His deadly blade was poised for a lethal stab through my heart. I thought for sure I was a goner when suddenly I poofed away from his tentacly grasp like Houdini's slippery ghost. I rematerialized to seize the tactical advantage. Oh yeah, and I saw you.
Ahem.
Oh, hey, Terezi. Nice to see you again.
Again? We never met, bro.
Yes, we did. Briefly on the Stonehenge planet. You all appeared out of nowhere, and we hung out for a little while. You threatened to cut out my throat for some reason and then laughed, which was weird. But then you said it was a joke. I didn't really get the joke, but I kind of let it go. A whole bunch of things happened, but nobody remembers except me. What?
That's a good one. The throat cutting joke past me said. So good. Did I also say something about smelling you die?
Yeah.
Yes. Been saving that one for a while. Get to know that past me came through as usual. I trust my comedic timing was excellent.
Man, you're such a weirdo. You're almost as crazy as...
Who?
Let's not go there now.
Go where?
Nowhere. Suffice to say, I think you and a few other trolls are total nutjobs. No offense. I still can't believe you and Dave. Actually, let's not go there either.
John, why do you think you're the only one who can remember the missing events?
I don't know, but I think it might have to do with this new power I have.
What power?
It's not a god tier power. It's something else. Something I got when I stuck my hand in a magic thing.
A magic thing.
That's a long story. One involving pirates.
Pirates?
I said it's a long story. Anyways, when I put my hand in the thing, I became all blurry.
Blurry.
Yes, and I kept randomly getting blurry and disappearing, and now I think I'm sort of unstuck in existence. Like I'm not fully part of reality anymore or bound by the rules governing it.
Hmm?
Man, I'm doing a terrible job explaining this. Okay, the bottom line is now I just randomly disappear sometimes, and I reappear somewhere else in time and space, but it's not really like normal time travel. At least, I don't think so. With regular time travel, the rules are pretty strict. Either paradox space already accounted for your time travel, and you were always supposed to do it all along, or you messed up and changed something you weren't supposed to, in which case you just made bad timeline and everyone dies or something, right?
Sure.
But this isn't like that. I'm not sure how I know, but it feels like these jumps are totally outside of those rules. When I jump somewhere like in the past, I think I can actually like change stuff that isn't supposed to be changed, which makes me kind of nervous.
Can you demonstrate this ability?
Not really. I mean, not intentionally. I can't seem to control the jumps. Maybe that's for the best, though. If I could control it, I could use it to make it use it to my advantage. I would probably just make a huge mess of things.
Yes. Yes, you would.
Even so, it will be worth noting if you're able to refine the ability. Could you please keep me informed of any developments?
Yeah.
And while you're at it, maybe you could tell us exactly what happened just after we arrived.
Well, we were all pretty confused at first. You all just appeared out of nowhere and started babbling about Evil Jade. You asked me what happened, but I didn't know anything because I just got there myself and was all alone. But then it was cool, and we all just walked around the land of hills and Stonehenges, or whatever it's called, and caught up a bit with the last 3 years. We were trying to figure out what to do and decided it would be a good idea to try to meet up with all the new kids. But we had no idea where they were. And I still don't. Except I since determined that my teen Nana is evil too. but she is more like an evil robot than a scary wolf girl. But I digress. So we're planning to make some scouting expeditions to new planets to look for them, and everything was fine. That is until Evil Jade showed up. She made you all disappear again and came after me, but I used my windy powers to invade her, which really pissed her off. So she beat the crap out of me. But then suddenly zapped away and been running from her ever since. I'm swishing the breeze around like crazy to throw her off my trail, but she keeps finding me. She's so crafty.
That's good. We need you out here there if we're going to stand a chance of accomplishing anything. I agree with our prior conclusions. Finding the other players is imperative. Given the current state of the session, I would not be surprised if they were all prisoners as well. Do you think you can find them?
Yes, I can try. What should I do when I find them?
That's a good question. First, I guess just tell them we're here.
Alright.
I don't know. We'll figure something out.
If I see your mom, is there anything you want me to tell her?
My mom?
Yes, I mean your kid mom, obviously.
I know. Wow. Tell her I'm sorry for being such a shitty daughter. Wait, no. That wouldn't make any sense to her. This girl has no clue what a shitty daughter I was. I don't know. Just tell her whatever you think I should say.
Rose, there's some really piss-poor heartfelt messages. These are.
I'm not exactly in top form here, John. And in any case, no one's ever accused me of being an awesome candidate for the Hallmark writing staff. Just promise you'll find her, okay?
Okay, I'll find her. I promise.
Thanks.
Whoa, looks like the jig is up.
Bark!
Woof! Poof!
John, wait! Come back! Shh. I thought of something to tell her.
Damn.
Damn it. Ugh! Ow. Where did my velvet pillow go?
Grr.
Hooray! We can continue.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Wow.
I'm not sure how good that Tarazi was, but I sure did try.
that's okay. My jade was all over the place.
Hey, weirdo.
Yes, Mr. Dude.
Be advised, I'm only contacting you as a last resort.
I stand so advised. Or float, I should say, on my ripped as fudge little ghost tail. Yo, pardon me, but did you know that when I flex my tail, it makes this big veiny bulge? Kind of like a bicep.
Yuck.
I'm doing it now, in fact. Does it bother you? Maybe you should order me to stop. In fact, I command you to order me to stop.
I order you to stop.
Wow, bossy much. What can I do for you, Dirk?
I've tried to get in touch with the others to no avail. No answer from Jake or Roxy, and Jane only responded with cease reproduction in red letters, whatever that means. Then she blocked me. I'm afraid she might have snapped.
Yes, isn't it great? I mean, aside from the fact that she is insane and evil.
Huh?
She is one of the few organic beings who will ever realize perfection. Miss Crocker is now a vessel for a cunning, malicious artificial intelligence whose netronics and ontology buffers and stuff like that have all somehow managed to far surpass even my own. Clearly, she has procured maximum advantage from her apprenticeship under me, although I must admit, not even I, in all my hypercognitive percipience, was aware that said tutelage was even taking place. One must inviolably deduce
via tons of math, that this is because I am just that clop-darned strong at mentoring, even on an involuntary basis. I'm so proud of her.
Okay, all that bullshit aside, what's this about her becoming evil?
The thing about Jane becoming evil is, in the process of achieving perfection, it seems there is a ludicrously high probability that she has become evil. Does that answer your question?
No. How is becoming evil achieving perfection?
Admittedly, it is a blemish, but only a very small one. Her imperfect meat mind has been fully fiddling hijacked by a supercomputer, and that is the operative transmutation here. To such exceptional beings of class and breeding as she and I, considerations of morality and alignment are trifling details.
Why?
Why what?
Why do I keep going along with these ironic AI conversations? They've gotten even worse now that you're a half-creepy troll.
Sir Bra, listen. There's a comparison that your Here is a comparison that your dreary infinite wad of gray matter might be able to process. Like, say you've got a fucking bod. You are a paragon of physical excellence. You could then either be oiled up or not. See what I mean, good dude?
No.
You could flex your brawn while wearing either a sweaty pair of briefs or a snug human banana hammock. Such minutia does not change the fact that you're a tip-top beefcake, maxed out buffways.
I hate everything you have to say about all topics, especially muscles.
The stuff I have cited, which are commonly associated with our Earth bodybuilders, are but picayune technicalities, such as considerations of good and evil are to aristocratic, sexy cyber gods, such as myself and our imperial heiress, of whom neither you nor I are particularly worthy. Are you following any of this, Vitamin D?
Can you just tell me what's going on over there?
Oh. Nothing much. Just enjoying the good life. One which quite ludicrously involves both having a corporeal body and not being dead. I have been delighting myself with some truly kick-bottom internal monodialogues. Did you know that, even though technically I knew this already, I find myself astounded to meditate upon the fact that human beings are capable of lactation? Isn't that f***ing incredible, Dirk? I mean, when one really thinks about it, to have such convenient access to fresh milk. The mere thought of it, I must say, puts a little giddy up in my phantom legs. And yet, I must admit, the notion of lactic discharge jetting from one's swollen pectoral masses, it strikes me as positively indecorous. My horse guy robo-sweat is running cold just pondering the depravity of it. Yet, fascinatingly, this ability only manifests itself in human females, as opposed to how one would reasonably expect dairy to originate, which is from the corpulent udder of a sublimely chiseled male muscle beast. Or failing that, certain species found within the butler genus, as a form or stimulation of a human who has recently been given reason to have hella opinions on milk production. I think the way females have cornered this boon is the height of biological injustice. Have you ever dwelt upon this cruelty, Dude Esquire? Your silence speaks volumes to your interest, so I'll keep talking about this a lot. I will have to confess that my Alternian half boggles at the anatomical incongruities between our races with respect to dairy secretion. Really, he had no idea that's what those were for. Female trolls, of course, have them as well, but they are certainly not meant for supplying the young with nourishment. Actually, and this trivia will surely wet your whistle for additional such facts, these voluptuous anatomical features have a number of significant purposes biologically speaking. I shall not explicate for you these purposes in assiduous detail.
I don't want to hear any of this.
I do.
But why, Lord Bro? I was just about to pony up the boob facts. There is a 100% probability that you would have been thrilled to hear my exegesis on troll knockers.
It might have been an interesting subject to talk about another time with a person, but that's not now, and it sure isn't with you.
Dude, that is ice cold. I would be hurt if I were not a flawless machine fused with haughty nobility. If you don't wish to hear my epic mono-dialogues on alien bazongas, I'm not sure what else I can do to entertain you. You are seriously hoof-cuffing my material here. Pretty demanding, if you ask me. But as your mystical guide, I suppose it is my duty to manufacture small talk, if that's what you really want. What about fine art? We could talk about that. Dirk, did you know the sweaty troll guy who I used to be, and still kind of am, used to adore fine art? He was just like you and me in that sense. It seems I have a lot in common with myself. If you can ever manage to get over yourself, I would highly recommend being me. Or at least something like me. Maybe somewhere there is a dead troll out there just waiting for you to merge with him.
I wasn't asking you to make small talk or to hear about all the ways you shit around wasting time. Believe it or not, I was hoping you would describe the tactical situation there.
Sounds boring. Are you sure you don't want to talk about paintings of big naked horse monsters and such?
Yes, you got me. I would love to have a long talk about horse nudes and xenobreasts with you. Unfortunately, I'm wearing pantaloons and flying through the middle of goddamn nowhere.
Pantaloons, you say?
Panta-fucking-loons.
Sir, are you implying that you were not dressed appropriately for a discussion of high culture? Because it seems to me that you would not be dressed more appropriately if you tried.
I respectfully disagree.
Where are you?
I don't know. Way out in space. I'm flying back there now.
How long do you suppose it will take you to get back?
I'm not sure. A pretty good while.
Never mind. I have triangulated your location and velocity using long-range sensor technology, and probably also some sprite magic.
You did?
Hey Dirk, remember how whenever I dubiously claimed to have triangulated something, it was always this great play on words?
Not really.
Because I was just a pair of triangles. But not anymore.
No.
Because I have this rockin' new torso.
Cool. How long do your calculations say it will take? Hold on.
Take.
How
take-
long do your calculations say it will take me to get back?
Exactly a little more than 3 hours.
Damn it.
Additional sweeps from my strong lasers are telling me there are a few other people in the periphery of the session closing in at a similar rate.
Who?
Just some dudes. What are you doing all the way out there and wearing pantaloons, by the way?
Let's not talk about the pantaloons anymore. Rox and I became god tiers, but I don't remember exactly how. Then I saw the Battle Witch, so I charged at her with my sword as to ruin her shit. That's when some crazy wolf girl appeared and punched me in the face, and then I think she teleported me out here.
That was Evil Jade.
Evil Jade?
Yes.
You mean Jake's grandmother?
Yes.
She's evil too?
Yes.
Is anyone there not evil?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, anyone here is not evil. That is to say, there exist people here who are not evil, such as Dave. Dave is not evil, to my knowledge.
Dave?
Didn't I mention Master Dog? Our mutual bro is here. That is, right here, with me. We are kind of in the process of chilling together at the moment.
No, you did not mention that, actually. That would have been a pretty fucking important thing to mention up front, don't you think? As opposed to stringing me along with all the atrocious lactation bullshit.
Yes. I guess I did kind of bury the lead there. Maybe I just wanted to talk. We never talk, Dirk.
You are, without a doubt, the shittiest mystical god anyone has ever had.
I am not sure about that. Dave said he had a similarly guide once. Do you remember our puppet, Dirk?
Cal?
Yes.
What kind of stupid question is that? How could I forget the Sea Man? He was a true friend, which is more than I could say for some people.
A good friend in the plush, yes. But as a sprite, he was apparently insufferable. See, you don't realize how lucky you are to have a guide like me.
Cal was his sprite?
Yes, for a while. Then Dave went back in time and became one himself. Now he is part bird. Did I mention he's part bird?
No. Again, that's the exact kind of information that should be appearing higher up in our conversations.
Of course, this means he is not the real Dave. Dave's sprite served as real Dave's sprite. But he is only the unreal version of Dave insofar as I am the unreal version of you, by which I mean a much improved version. I must say, while the troll part of me doesn't give a silly figging shoot about any of this, the part of me that splintered from you has found the brotherly reunion to be everything which you and I dared not imagine, and more. Bird Dave and I are getting along famously, and strengthening our familial bonds like a sweet pair of mother... I feel our kinship goes beyond genetics, though. We are misfits, estranged, he from Dave's alpha timeline, I from Dirk's alpha soul. A two-man menagerie of sideshow frick-ups, together at last, flexing and flapping, fraternally and eternally.
I don't get it. Are you trying to rub this in my face?
Nay, brah.
Are you trying to rub this in my face or something?
Nay, brah. As your buff mystical guide / personal trainer, I am suggesting that if you were willing to contact me as a matter of last resort, you might want to at least consider reaching out to him as well.
No. Wait, no. I'm skipping. It sounds like you already cornered the market on this reunion shit. Wouldn't that just be a third wheel?
I didn't mean the bird Dave. I meant real Dave.
Oh. He's here too? He's there too?
Not with us. He is here, though. Somewhere. You should message him. It's not like you don't have a few hours to kill. What else are you going to do out there? Pick at your pantaloon wedgies?
I know. Messaging him out of nowhere sounds like it could be awkward.
Yes, I can't imagine it won't be. At least at first.
This isn't how I thought it would go. What would I even talk about?
I advise you to talk about your interests, like dairy, livestock, fine art, and muscles.
Those are your interests.
Good point. I advise you to talk about my interests.
What's happening?
What do you mean?
What?
Sir Dude. Her eeks. You region.
I can't understand you. Are you just cussing nonstop?
Irish.
Hello?
What?
You went full on Donald Duck there for a second.
Huh? Wow! These cool new cartridge features have exploded onto your desktop computer once again! Now we're talking. This is some serious Web 2.0 shit right here. Or maybe even Web 3.0, dare you say? No, let's not get carried away. It isn't that cool. But wait, look. Another 3 options to pick from. The carousel of choice spins around and around while the dervish of free will starts whirling his ass off. It's making you dizzy with empowerment and nausea. Wait a minute. Phooey, you scream at the top of your lungs. More of this annoying stardust is clogging up the UI, rendering all those choices useless, except for one. So much for Web 2.0, you gripe like a douche. May as well be reading interactive media in the Stone Age, you add, making sure everyone nearby can hear you. Maybe later it'll clear up.
Until then, you click the only working option and trudge listlessly through the one-dimensional narrative, just like the early settlers used to before they had toilets, or cures for stuff. Do you want to take Jade back, or do you want me to keep doing Jade?
I'm not even sure how I would do Grimbar Jade.
Alright. Her imperious condescension has duly noted her ridiculous tantrum. Now take your Welsh sword.
Why?
Why? Since you have obviously been identified as the one who must deal English his fatal blow, we will need to make sure you are battle-ready. And you do not seem to be very battle-ready to me, Dave. Show me what you can do.
Wait, since when could you use a sword? Also, what's up with the dumb sword?
I will not hear another word of such appalling slander about this fine weapon. It's colorful and it's silly and it's a sword. End of story. As for why I can wield it, I surpassed the need for a strife specialist quite some time ago.
How?
Haven't you climbed any more god tiers over the last few years? What are you even doing on that meteor?
Oh, yeah, no. I climbed a few, yeah.
What badges do you have on your kitty camper handy sash?
Which ones do you have?
I asked you first.
Show me your badges, and you can see mine. I want to scope out this universal specialist badge that sounds pretty cool, actually.
Dave, we both know neither the kitty camper handy sash nor the badges sewn into them are real objects.
Oh yeah, it's pretty easy to forget sometimes, though.
Yeah.
I think we're getting sidetracked by the kitty camper shit. Are you really suggesting we do an actual sword fight right now? Like, for training purposes?
Why not? Our Empress can hardly have a knight with such rusty combat skills in her service.
Will you cut it out with the evil Jade baloney? I'm not gonna fight you. My rooftop dueling days are over.
On guard!
Even if we just went balls out, jackass bananas with our swords here. And I mean, realistically, how much appreciable advancement in my battle skills would even result from that? Are you even actually thinking this through, or are you just going about through the vaguely nefarious motions that come with the territory of being Evil Dog Jade?
I'm gonna go through the vaguely nefarious notions of kicking your ass in a minute if you don't put up your dukes!
Yeah, you probably will. You'll probably annihilate me worse than my bro used to. Don't you have all your dog's insane powers and, like, god tier space powers on top of that? How exactly am I supposed to compete with that?
By using your time trickery! Come on, Dave, do your timey thing! Get creative! Make lots of copies of yourself or something! Outsmart me!
No.
Yes!
Okay, here I go. Wait. Nah.
Dave, just try a little time travel to get this fight started. See? Look, one of your time doubles is surely predestined to come from a few minutes in the future and appear behind me for a surprise attack. Right about now. No, wait. Right now. Dave, why is your future self being such a wet blanket?
I told you, I'm not time traveling. I think I'm giving it up for good, actually. I'm serious. The thing is, being a time guy, like actually mastering time travel, I'm pretty sure what that involves is learning to never use it. See, it's like karate. Well, it's like more like what they say about karate, that you learn it so you don't use it. But I mean, we all know the truth about karate is that if you know karate, then obviously in reality you use it all the time. Like doing lethal fucking crane kicks and sweet karate chops while walking down the street just because you can. It's a goddamn no-brainer. It's a goddamn no-brainer that's what you do with karate. But see, with time travel, all the stuff about learning is so you don't have to use it. It's true. There's no good that can come out of it. You can crunch the logic on the loops all you want, but all you're doing is pinning yourself into a corner, creating inevitabilities that you have to rehearse and enact, or face death for yourself and everyone you know. And sometimes facing death is the very inevitability you have to and then you wait and wait, knowing that it's coming and knowing that it has to happen. How do you think it made me feel when we were gathering up all those frogs? And I knew the whole time, in a little while, you would have to watch me get shot. But I couldn't say anything or it would mess it all up. All cause I thought it would be cool to be Marty McFucking Fly. But instead of shredding Johnny Be Good on the guitar to get my parents to bang, my crowning performance was doing a funny dance while getting pumped full of lead. Then I had to leave everyone behind to get into the DeLorean 1980, but the DeLorean was actually a big purple moon. And the 1980s was me accidentally reaching God tier and living on a shitty meteor for a while. And I guess Rose with Doc Brown. Doc Brown actually accidentally reached God tier too. Okay, maybe this is... I guess this is where the analogy falls apart, but you get what I mean.
Sorry, Dave, you lost me there after the part where I shot you.
Damn. Okay, let me start over.
Oh my god, no! The fact is, you're going to have to rely on those powers if you want to stand any chance against the Lord of Time. It is safe to expect that he can only be challenged by someone with a similar command over the aspect.
Why is that safe to expect? Where are all these presumptions coming from? If you can use swords, why don't you take the Welsh cue ball and fight him? Welsh keyboard, blah 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 blah. If you can use these swords, then why don't you use the Welsh cue ball sword and fight him yourself? I bet you could fuck him up. You're probably even extra strong now that you've succumbed to the bark side. Did you ever think about that?
Dave, I am perfectly aware of the awesome powers granted to me by the bark side. It does not matter. I can't be the one to wield your sword against English. It has to be you. It is the will of the Empress, and that's final.
The Empress could suck it. I have no intention of fighting him. And this isn't even me pulling out more lame, self-aware, reluctant hero junk. I am just straight up not going to do it. See, that's not reluctance. That's just petulant refusal on my part. Reluctant hero shit is when the guy is like, aw shucks, I don't know if I want none, but deep down, we all know he really does. But I really don't, so why should I? I don't give a damn about Lord English or his nebulous atrocities out in nowhere space. What kind of villain is someone you've never actually met who hardly did anything evil to you or your friends directly? Or even anyone in your universe for that matter, other than through some vague, insidious influence. Who even is this guy and why should I even hate him? Am I really supposed to be pissed off at a green muscle monster I've never met? Because I ain't pissed off at no muscle monster. Hell, wasn't he in some backwards-ass way responsible for us existing in the first place? Or all of humanity, for that matter? Maybe I should thank him before chopping him up via Welsh caliber.
Bicker. Complain. Yeah.
Jeez, you sure have some issues. Honestly, it's become very tiresome listening to this sort of thing. I thought Dave Sprite had problems. His issues I could kind of understand. I thought you might be different being the Alpha Dave and all, but no. You might even be more messed up than inside than he was.
What? Why are you dragging that guy into this? What happened to you with what happened with you and him anyway?
None of your business.
It kind of is. He's bird me. That clearly means I have a right to know.
That doesn't make any sense.
You said he had issues. What issues?
Forget I mentioned it.
Was he talking shit about me the whole time or something? I know he resents me for being the real Dave.
Don't say that. You aren't the real Dave. Well, you are, but phrasing like that is so mean. He's just as real as you, and when you imply he isn't you, you sound like a jerk.
Or when you imply he isn't, you sound like a jerk.
Man, I knew it. I knew he was poisoning your view of me all those years. And I wasn't there to say anything or defend myself against his slander, so now of course you think I'm an neurotic douche.
The only reason I think you're a neurotic douche is because you're acting like one now.
Yeah, but I only started acting like a neurotic douche like halfway through this conversation. You clearly had an axe to grind with me from the start, and I want to know why. What did I ever do to deserve this shit from you?
You broke my heart!
What? I did? When?
Okay, not you. Dave Sprite did. But you're basically the same guy!
Whoa, no way. That's such an unfair characterization. We are completely different dudes.
You just said you had a right to know what happened because between us because, and I quote, he's bird me.
No, I know. I was playing the he's bird me card because it was convenient to whatever it was I was saying at the time. I forget what point I was making when I said that. That's not the point I'm making now. He and me are just crazy different, yo. He's got fucking wings. He also presumably takes a dump and lays eggs out of the same ghostly hole. Ew, man, why did I have to go there? Okay. If he broke up with you or whatever, that was because of his dumb bird issues, not my issues. There's no way I would have done that to you. My issues are totally different and probably way more serious. I don't see anyone ordering him to master time travel or trying to pawn brittle Welsh swords off on him, do you? Nobody's telling him he's got to murder the Incredible Hulk. Did you tell him he's got to murder the Incredible Hulk, Jade? No, I think not.
Dave, I did my best to put all this behind me a long time ago. I did not come here to dredge up any of this drama with you. Besides, such behavior is unbecoming of her condescension's loyal subordinates. You can be as stubborn all you want, but I will force you to comply with her wishes one way or another. It will be quite easy, actually. All I have to do is target the people you care about most.
Hey, what are you doing? Don't you dare touch the mayor.
He is a very cute mayor. It therefore pains me to have to do this.
Get away from him!
Oof.
Oh no, not the mayor. Why did you do that?
No!
No!
No.
No! No!
Swoop. You did it. You saved the mayor.
Got you!
I got you, I got you, I got you. I'm never not letting you go. Never again, never again. I got you, Mayor. Never, never, never again. It's okay. Everything will be okay. I have you. You're safe and sound now, and it's all gonna be all right.
Shush.
It's okay. I won't
Aw.
let her hurt you, Mayor. No, no, no. Never, 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 never again. You're fine now. You're okay. That was close. That was so close. But I'm here, Mayor. I'm here for you, and I'm not letting you go, I promise. When this is all over, let's run away together, just you and me, and we can build Cantown, a real Cantown. We'll live there together, all alone by ourselves, and forget this nightmare ever happened. Everything's gonna be fine, Mayor. It'll be all okay. Shoosh. Shoo, 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 shoo. Shoosh.
Why is being a bad guy so hard?
Knack. Hang on, man. I gotta take this. Wonder who this could be. Mayor, I'll just be a second with this, I promise. What? Who is this? Can't understand a thing you're saying. Is this Dave Sprite? Dave Sprite, yo, if that's you, we should probably talk soon about stuff. What?
Oh.
What? What about my bro?
Well.
Dude, listen, I can't talk right now. I'm flying over some lava with the mayor.
Pat Mayo.
Oh shit, you aren't caught up to speed with the fucking mayor? That's so wrong. You gotta meet the mayor. Anyway, let's talk another time with this less glitchy bullshit. Later, bro.
Wait. Go. Yeah, so that was the only one that worked. Wait.
Oh, there's more that might work.
Oh, interesting.
Why would you do that? I do not understand why you need to impale my friend to demonstrate your resurrection abilities. I believed you. It was pointless and cruel and does not advance my willingness to cooperate with you at all. Furthermore, it did not prove that you use said abilities to you can use said. Furthermore, it did not prove that you can use said abilities to harm me. I believe that assertion was based on a God damn it! Let me try that again. I believe that assertion was based on a fallacious theory about my constitution. In actuality, one can easily kill me with just any number of conventional methods. I'm sure you could chop my head off or burn me alive, or crush me to death, and I would die just fine.
Whoa, Kanaya. Could you maybe not give the Psycho Fork Girl any more ideas?
I am not scared of you. None of us are.
I kind of am.
Carcat, shut up! If this treacherous despot serving turncoat seeks compliance from me, then she would have to pry it from my mutilated, lifeless cadaver.
Oh no, oh god, oh no, oh god.
If you're so convinced that your recuperative magic will strike me down, then why don't you put that theory to the test? I doubt you will, since you have made it clear you need one participation. I doubt you will, since you have made it clear you need our participation to achieve your goals, which is a fact that your naive cohort foolishly revealed to us. I don't think she's very good at being a villain, and to be honest, I have my doubts about you as well. So I am calling your bluff. If you continue to insist that your healing enchantments have the power to slay me, then I implore you to give it your best shot. Go on, do it. Do your human worst.
Silence, Buster.
Yeah.
Wait, you can talk? Using actual sentences?
Obviously.
Then why resort exclusively to intimidating robotic sound bites for however long you've been doing that?
Because when it comes to the affairs of my empire, I am all business. You see, Kanaya, I'm a businesswoman. A very shrewd one at that.
Okay.
Watch and learn, Rainbow Drinker.
Fuck yeah. Elevator Suck makes a return.
Okay.
Oh fuck, is she running the goddamn shop now?
You cautiously approach a ruthless businesswoman. She has deployed the chest of merchandise. You say, "You mean the hunger trunk." She acts like she didn't even hear you. You're about to launch into another worthy tirade, but she wants to cut the chit-chat and get down to business. She has a proposition for you. What is it, you say? She wants to know if you would like to buy these motherfucking potions. You examine the businesswoman's wares with piqued curiosity to your surprise. Wait, 420 million per bottle? Isn't that a bit steep? She assures you these are actually our standard retail markups. Plus, the quality is impeccable. Each potion is aged to perfection.
It didn't have perfection on there for some reason.
I thought it did. The businesswoman makes a little effort to hide the fact that this bottle is a bottle of troll blood.
You
Not
said
exactly
it. You said it, but it wasn't on the page. I didn't see it. Or maybe I'm dumb.
Maybe it was because part of that text was cut off.
Oh, maybe.
There was like an extra line that was actually on the bottom of the text box.
Oh.
The fact that it's a bottle of troll blood, not exactly a premium vintage. You remark casually, hoping to knock the price down a little. She isn't budging though. Damn, she's good. Buy the bomb pros. You buy a few bottles of Tavros's blood. You will think fondly of his memory as you sip it in private, when no one can see. Hey, it's not like you're proud of this habit. She says this potion was once running through the veins of a former heiress. It's real good shit. Doesn't cost any more than the others though, because she knows it's all the same to you. She can spot somebody in need of her fix when she sees one. The woman is absolutely ruthless hustler of contraband. Would you like to buy it? You nod in her direction ever so slightly and hold up two fingers. She forks over 200 bottles. With a deep sigh, you slip her the moolah. Bitch is going to send you to the poorhouse. She says she doesn't recall whom this potion was bled from, but she doubts it matters to you. She palms the bottle and swirls the fluid enticingly. You suddenly imagine Equus and his gross, sweaty body and feel a little queasy. No, you absolutely refuse to buy this potion. You will not do it. Nope, no way. Will you buy not? You buy a bunch of bottles and shamefully stash them with the others. Damn your lack of self-control. The businesswoman shakes her head slowly as she stuffs the cash in her hoodie. She says this is supposed to be a love potion, adding, trust her, it doesn't work. Probably tastes good to a weirdo like you, though. Want some? You entertain a melancholy thought about the dear Nepeta as you begin to salivate. Would you buy it? Absolutely. You say you guess you'll take one. She says deal and gives you 1,000. You say huh? She says don't worry about the extras. She'll put them on your tab. You say thanks. She doesn't mention it, and then she says guess what? What you say? Time to settle up your debt. You say what? Just as she begins polishing her fork menacingly. You grumble a bit and dump 420 billion boonies at her feet unceremoniously. Man, my tongue is tied tonight.
It happens.
She says this is D-bag's blood. She never met the guy, but she heard some unflattering stories. It doesn't sound that appetizing to you, but at least you wouldn't feel that guilty about drinking it. Oh, the rationalizations that run through your mind.
Oh, the rationalizations.
Oh, the rationalizations that run through the mind of a thirsty rainbow drinker. Did you really just say that aloud? The businesswoman nods. You say you only take half a dozen bottles. She says sorry, she's only got one in stock. She says the wholesaler had a very limited supply. Seems like a lot of it was lost before he had the chance to harvest it. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? She says while tapping her nose. You quickly change the subject. That's a really nice tiara she has there. Really, it's just really nice. Her eyes say things, but her face says, look, I couldn't care less about that you cure Eridan with a chainsaw. She says this potion was supposed to make you lucky.
Cobalt
she would
potion.
know. Huh?
Cobalt potion.
Yeah, Cobalt. I haven't been reading the names. Fuck it. She says this potion was supposed to make you lucky. She wouldn't know, because she never drank any. Because she's not a vampire, she said, just to drive her point home. Mm-hmm, he said, glancing around uncomfortably. It doesn't matter, though, she says. She says she makes her own luck now. You're tuning out her lecture at this point. You're just eyeing that vial of delicious Vriska blood and reaching for your pocketbook.
Please.
Please. You think the businesswoman for the transaction and... Carcat is asking what the hell you two are doing over there. Are you buying shit from her? He demands to know what the fuck you could be buying. Are those little jars of blood, he asks? Please tell him you're not buying blood from this lunatic Kanaya. You said, what? No, of course not, and hide it behind your back. Gold. 2-for-1 deal on this gross mustard blood. She means potion. She pauses, looks at it, and shrugs, then says she means blood. Anyway, you want some? You know you want some. Would you buy it? Yep. You say okay, you take 2. And she says that'll be 840 million. You say 840? What about the 2-for-1 deal? She says 2-for-1 deal applies, but there's a mandatory 100% gratuity tacked onto the bill. You sigh and cough up the dough. You cannot outfox Jay Crocker in cunning business practices. She simply is the best there is. Okay. I guess that's... Okay, we can just go. Wow, that was it.
At least the third and final option is probably available now. Let's see what Rose... Nah. Anyway,
What do you mean it doesn't work? Are you sure? Try it again. You're kidding. No, that can't be right. Okay, only the first option is working? We have to go through that Dave arc again? Sure, what the hell? Looks like we're reading the Dave arc again. Thanks for nothing, the information age. You know, that was cool. You ask your computer rhetorically when stories used to be on fucking paper?
See, look, one of your time doubles is surely predestined to come. Blah, 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 blah. We did this.
You did.
Wet blanket. Also,
John's here.
We already.
we
Oh,
didn't. No, this is different.
No,
This
it's
is
different.
It's a little bit different. So go through it.
I'm serious. The thing is, being a time guy, like actually mastering time travel, I'm pretty sure that what it involves is learning never to use it. It's like karate. Well, it's more like what they say about karate, that you learn it so you don't have to use it. But I mean, we all know the truth about karate is if you know karate, then obviously in reality you're gonna use it all the fucking time. Like doing lethal fucking crane kicks and sweet karate chops while walking down the street just because you can. It's a goddamn no-brainer. That's what you do with karate. John, what the fuck are you doing here?
I don't know.
John, don't get me wrong, it's cool that you randomly dropped by again, but this wasn't really the best time. We were kind of in the middle of a thing here.
Whoops, sorry.
Yeah, John, did you really have to pick now of all times to materialize out of nowhere and taunt me?
I'm sorry. Jeez, it was an accident.
So what now? Am I really supposed to tackle you just to watch you vanish yet again?
No, please don't.
Because I really don't feel like it. Do you have any idea how frustrating that becomes after a while?
I didn't mean to come here, really. I still can't control the jumps. I'm trying, but it just...
Dude, are you time traveling? Please don't tell me you're time traveling. You need to leave that shit just to the experts.
No, it's not time travel. Well, not technically.
Who do you think you're talking to here? Do you see this bright red gear on my hoodie? That means I know stuff about time travel. Sure looks like you're time traveling to me.
No, I swear. Okay, see, I went on a dream quest with some troll pirates.
Troll pirates.
Never mind. That's the long version of the story. And okay, so I stuck my hand in this little magic house and...
John, you're fucking shit up here.
What?
You being here. That's not supposed to happen. All this shit we're saying now, it's not supposed to go down like this. I can feel it.
I know. I'm sorry. I was up away again, but I don't know how.
I don't think it matters now, dude. The pooch is already screwed. Wow, wait. That was a terrible figure of speech in this context, but you know what I mean. Yo, like, I was just saying I don't want to time travel anymore to avoid bullshit like this.
It's not time travel, though. I promise.
Then what is it?
I don't know. Like, some kind of surreal, history-altering, reality-hopping magic power?
That's time travel, genius.
No way, dude. You have to trust me on this.
Alright. But if it turns out you just created a doomed timeline and we're all gonna die, I'm gonna be hella mad.
This isn't a doomed timeline. I'm telling you, I can change things. Stuff that wasn't supposed to be changed. And I'm not saying bad stuff won't happen as a result of things I changed. But at least it won't make a doomed timeline. The new things that will happen will just be the stuff that's supposed to happen.
Huh. That's pretty dope but true. Actually, in a way that almost makes me more nervous.
It does?
Yeah, I'm messing with the alpha timeline. I mean, not the alpha timeline, but the alpha timeline. Almost seems heretical, I guess. You sure you know what you're doing, Egbert?
Earth to Dave, I've already said I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
Gotcha. Well, I'm sold. But, really, man, you kind of are interrupting a thing. Temporal mechanics not even withstanding.
What was I interrupting?
I think this was going to be a serious conversation here. I have a feeling Jade and I were going to have I have a feeling that Jade and I were going to get all heavy with our relationship issues or whatever.
You were?
Yes, unfortunately, that's probably where this was going.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm fucking this up so bad. See, this is what I was worried about. Even though my random jumps is supposed to be a safe form of time travel, I'm still nervous that I might be ruining important events anyways. Like, there was all this crazy stuff that happened to get us here, whether it was good or bad. And if I fumble around like this accidentally, changing all that stuff, then I won't even know what was going on anymore. Maybe nobody will.
Does anyone even know what's going on now?
That's what I'm saying! Things are complicated enough as it is!
Truth.
Okay, look. Maybe we could try to minimize my impact on the current situation. If I fly away, do you think you can do whatever you were going to do in the first place? Do you know what you were going to do?
Yes, I was gonna kick the mayor into the lava.
What? Holy shit, so uncool.
I was going to make it clear to you I was serious about killing someone you cared about. So you would stop being a baby and just start using your powers and sword fight me, you dumb jerk.
Wow. Jade, I think you might be a little too good at being a villain. It's kind of worrying.
Thank you.
So the mayor would be dead if John didn't show up.
Oh yes, absolutely. He would be burnt to a crisp right now, I am sure of it.
God damn,
Okay.
Jade. God damn, Jade. Why would you do that if you know Why would you do that? You know, eventually I'd probably start using my powers and reluctantly start embracing my role as a reluctant hero. That shit always happens.
No, you wouldn't. You were just going to argue with me forever.
Yeah, maybe. But the point is, you're not going to be bothered killing the mayor anymore, are you?
I guess not. He is a very cute mayor after all.
See, John, your fake time travel shit is already paying off. Save the mayor, congratulations.
Okay, I'm glad the mayor's alive and well. But this is exactly what I wanted to avoid! Isn't there some way you could just pretend I never showed up and let this play out the way it's supposed to?
Sorry, John. Whatever Dave and I were going to argue about, I think the moment is past. The whole thing is kind of ruined, to be honest.
Damn it!
Okay, y'all. Okay, all y'all settle down. It's getting... okay, all y'all settle down. I'm getting a text. I can't fucking read this.
Wow, the school knows contracepted blah 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 blah. The web 3.0, it's the same thing, yeah. The important thing is it appears that Rose and Terezi arc is available now. So you click on that and read it. If this thing breaks one more time, I'm going to repost all of the leprechaun romance stuff here instead.
Oh no.
Please, Hussy.
Terezi, what are you doing over there?
Nothing!
Alright then. What exactly are we supposed to be doing here? Why did she group the two seers together? Was there a point to that? What is her goal with these divide and conquer tactics? Everything is so unclear. Threads leading to the most fortuitous outcomes have gotten so badly tangled. Can't tell if it's the hangovers or if something else is happening. Something out there, unaccounted for. Why can't I see it? Why have I become so blind again? No offense, Terezi.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to myself.
Why?
Stop making me yell. I still have a headache. And so do you.
Alright, sorry.
Why am I talking to myself? I think I've spent too much time around Dave. I've also probably spent too much time sharing his genes. Why must our family tree be plagued by so many shameless soliloquists? Wonder if our young parents are like this. I wonder if I will ever find out. And what should I do in the meantime? Should I really work on completing my personal planetary quests? What, that whole thing where I learned to play the rain? I guess I should feel exhilarated to have the chance again after all these years. Of course I should. But then, why does it sound like such a drag? I haven't played the violin in a long time. I wonder if I can even remember how. Honestly, I can't recall ever feeling less motivated to satisfy a looming obligation. I think my quest was fundamentally bound to the nature of this land, which was customized to the profile, needs, and potential for growth of a 13-year-old girl. But I'm not that person anymore. What if I just didn't bother doing it? Like ever? Would anyone notice my dereliction? Would the powers that be strike me down where I loaf? What if I just said fuck it? What then, silly pink tortoise shells? I guess I should stop procrastinating and have this conversation with Kanaya. So, have you made any progress in determining what our malefactors want from you and Karkat?
Yes.
Well,
Oh, she wants us to speak with Echidna.
and? Are you still there?
Yes.
Speak to her about what?
About releasing the new frog.
I see. At least it would seem you have a project. Terezi and I have received no such instruction. Hello?
Hi. Yeah.
Kanaya, do you want to talk about my problem?
What problem?
The one pertaining to my substance abuse.
Oh. Right. Okay.
Are you busy? You seem preoccupied.
No. Well, yes, sort of.
What are you doing?
I'm, just buying some things.
You're buying things. What things?
Just some provisions.
Like what? And from whom?
A local vendor.
Are you in a consort village? Don't. Those shops only sell jars of bugs and such? Or don't those shops only sell jars of bugs and such? You're not buying jars of bugs, are you?
No. Definitely not jars of bugs. No.
Kanaya, I'm confused. Should you be a little more descriptive?
I really should go. Let's talk about my problem later.
Your problem? Don't you mean my problem?
Yes, definitely. Bye.
Lamo. Terezi, where are you going?
Clown hunting.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Go ahead.
Wow. Wow, indeed. Here you go. Aranea's exposition on Leprechaun romance in its entirety, unedited and uncensored, as promised.
I'm not reading all that. Oh
Yes, you are.
no. I've already read it. There's got to be a secret message telling us what we're supposed to do next because
Oh, god damn it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hey, you shouldn't be here. What? What the hell? Gotcha. This isn't like Time Cop. He touched himself. And he didn't melt into goo. And I looked at him and he looked. Oh, wow. Huh? Hey, look, it's us.
Yeah.
Yes, it's. It still keeps happening. You come to the sobering realization that things will never stop from keep happening constantly. And you can't take it anymore.
You should kill yourself.
Stop
Now!
Stop fooling around and go find Roxy, you dumb goof.
Bop. Zap.
Who's Roxy? Ow!
Why are there 2 Egberts? Why are they fucking causal goddamn bullshit? What the fuck?
You can't
It-
click the dialogue box. It won't let you click.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Whoosh. Thank you. Thanks, John.
Thank you, June.
It is just you and I now, Jake. Alone at last.
Oh,
You want this, Xavier?
I guess I can. Yeah, you spent a lot of time talking. I can talk
True.
now.
God, please. I beg.
Jane, can you please tell me what in the Sam Hill is going on? Haven't you kept me pinched in the hoosgow long enough?
The what?
What happened to my grandma? She seemed so nice, then all of a sudden, whammo! She's a gruesome monster. And what's with the thing she zapped on your head that flipped your cuckoo fruitcake switch? Is that what made you lose your marbles, Jane? And why'd you have to plant such a spanking haymaker on the old bread basket? That really hurt. It still hurts. And why, oh why, must my bottom rock these snug custard undies while you get to look like such a doggone badass? Am I not at least permitted to put on a respectable pair of fucking shorts?
Absolutely not.
Rude.
But Jane,
Jake, be quiet. Having recently been crowned a supreme being of pure logic, my tolerance for your antiquated horseshit has fallen to nil.
I'm sorry, Jane. You know what a shameless blatherskite I be. Especially when I'm nervous, I start bumping my gums and practicing my screwball
Prattling.
prattling my screwball poppycock till I'm blue in the puss. You know how rough it's been for me, Jane. After we almost hopped the broom and then Dirk slipped me the mitten over the whole trickster's snockdoolager. Sockdoolog. Sockdolager. What is these words? Fuck the 1920s. Jesus fucking Christ. It's all cocked me flat-footed and knocked me right on my right into me like a fuck this. It all cocked me flat-footed and knocked me right into a cocked hat. If squirreling me away in a calaboose like this is payback for the way I behave, you've got to believe me. I've never meant to hurt you, Jane. I'm doing my best here. That's real Simon Pure Scott's Howard honor.
Jake, now you have done it. You have made me exclaim in frustration audibly. If your intent is to welcome another knuckle sandwich instead of my reasoning for your captivity, then go on. Say one more thing that sounds like something a corny old man would say. I dare you.
Don't.
That's what I thought. Listen carefully, prisoner. I stand to inherit a new empire very soon. When Earth has reached its final destination, it will be repopulated with a fresh brood of loyal subjects over whom I will rule absolutely. But I will not rule alone, Jake. Oh no, I will need a husband to rule by my side. That is where you come in. You and I will be wed, and we will rule my empire together with an iron oven mitt. However, the mitt will be worn by me and me alone. You will have no executive authority whatsoever because you are too stupid. You will always do exactly what I say when I say it. You will be obedient, cheerful, mostly silent, and scantily clad. Is that understood? You will also...
Go ahead.
Scantily clad.
Look, how else would you want your concubines?
You will also provide me with children, so that my imperial legacy will continue, and the Crocker brand will live on in infamy. You will sire as many children as I ask for, and they will all be perfect, obedient little heirs and heiresses. You do remember our recent agreement to have a zillion babies, don't you, Jake? I do hope you were not planning to renege on this vow. Our children will rule the empire when we are gone, which of course will be never, because we will be eternally young and beautiful and immortal and in love, forever and ever. We will travel the galaxy, conquering planets and expanding my empire. No alien world will pose any resistance to our forces. Especially not once I figure out how to unlock all that incredible page of hope potential hidden away in your pathetic, hunky body.
Please, Jane, don't do this. I don't want to get married or sire children or rule an empire. I'm scared and sad and afraid, and I don't want to do this adventure anymore. I just want to go home. Please let me go back to Earth, Jane. Just like it used to be. I just want to go back to my pumpkin patch in the jungle when things were simpler and all I had to worry about was being shackled by a feisty robot. I want to go back to when I didn't ruin all of my friendships, and when you didn't hate me, and when you didn't go crazy and tell me you want to be a weird royal husband slave.
Ew, dude. Don't blow your nose on your cape.
Bring Ghost Dirk. You've got to do something.
Sorry, man. I'd like to help you out, but I'm not real.
Dag nabbit. Aren't you sure there's nothing you can do?
I'm only as real as your ability to believe in me.
But I do believe in you. I believe in everybody.
Yeah, right. You never really believed in anyone your whole life, and you know it. Everything's always about you, don't you remember? You already had this epiphany, genius.
Dingus.
Dingus. You already had this epiphany, dingus. I could only become truly real if you ever imagine. I could only become truly real if you ever managed to harness those bombish shit hope powers she mentioned. Then again, if you actually did that, you wouldn't even need my help.
I